20 to hit is a hit, and 10 damage. Okay.
You get another attack because it's the first round of combat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's really good, especially in the starting levels.
All right, we're gonna hit another arrow.
Okay. Do
16. Do I do Hunter's Mark again? Is that
attack.
Okay.
So 16 to hit.
That's a hit. I mean, it moves really slow. It's pretty easy to hit.
And then 15 damage.
15 damage. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh. Okay. Cool. Anything else, Musafira? Do you want to move or anything? Any bonus actions or anything?
Let's move down a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I think, is each square 10 feet here, or is each square 5? That's important to know. Well, it doesn't say, so why don't we just do 5? Alright, so the mummy crawls out. And who's it gonna attack? Arid, do you want odds or evens for yourself?
Odds.
Okay.
He's an odd one.
Well, it's excited about Snorri. It's ready.
I believe in you, Snorri.
It's actually gonna move here. And then it's gonna attack Snorri. So first, but actually, yeah, so it'll do that first. So it'll get a Hia. Oh, well, I don't think that's a hit. Yeah, that's not a hit. However, you know what? You know what it is gonna do? It is going to look at you. Well, who's gonna look at? Actually, Zephyr did a bunch of damage to it. It's gonna be... Yeah, it's gonna... Zephyr, it turns to you and it sort of rises up after missing Snorri, and its eyes glow a deep blood red, and you can feel this fear wash over you. So why don't you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Ooh. 15.
It does rattle you, but you sort of shake it off, and you don't really notice any effects.
Excuse me.
All right. Next up, we have Arid. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to take a swing at it.
Okay.
Uh, 17 and then 9.
9 damage. Okay.
Nice.
You just cut it right in the shoulder. It's pretty tough because it's just like hitting bone. All right. Anything else from you, Arid?
Suppose that's it.
Okay. Snorri, what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna attack it.
Okay.
23 to hit,
It is a hit.
Nice.
and then 9 bludgeoning.
9 bludgeoning. Okay. Sounds good. Top of the round, we've got Silas. What are you gonna do?
I will cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
Okay.
So it gets a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. All right. Got 18.
Okay, well, succeeded. So it takes 6. It only takes 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. Okie dokie. Anything else from you, sir?
Move up over here. Oh, here. That'll be it.
All right. Zephyra, what would you like to do?
Going to use my longbow again. And then Oh.
Or not.
So you got a 25 to hit, but only 6 damage.
And then I'm gonna back up a little bit too, like over here, by the barrels.
Okie dokie. Zafira, why don't you give me a dexterity saving throw?
21.
Okay, so as you pull your bow back, Zafira, you do it in such a way that maybe you're not used to, and the bow almost falls out of your hands, thankfully.
Oh.
Got it. Okay, next up we've got the mummy. You know, yeah, it was a little impressed. Actually, let's see, we'll just roll. Roll an attack. Oh, it's ready for you, Snorri. It's coming. Man, is your AC 19, Snorri?
Yes.
Jesus. Okay. Well, it didn't hit you. Then it is also going to do. Yeah. Okay. So then it's going to target Arid with its very scary glare. So Arid, can you give me a Wisdom saving throw, please?
19.
Jeez. Okay. Well, it did nothing again. Cool. Arid, what do you want to do?
I'll do the only thing I can do. Hit
Okay.
it with my sword.
Okay.
Except I missed, probably.
Well, no, you have your bardic inspiration,
right.
so you can roll a d6 and add it.
I'll definitely do that.
Okay. Well, it's definitely a hit.
Oh, I have to even 12 is a hit, or
Oh, no. I thought, did you use Bardic Inspiration?
I will. And
Okay.
then 4.
Yeah, that's a hit. Mhm.
Okay.
Nice. So it would be 7 damage.
7 damage. Okie
Yeah.
dokie. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Anything else from you, Arid?
Nope.
Monsieur Snorri, what would you like to do?
Well, might as well keep swinging since that's been working
Might as well
out.
keep swinging.
You can. Oh, damn.
Oh,
22 to hit, 5
Ding.
bludgeoning.
Also, Sacred Flame may not be a bad move. Just so I know.
you hit it in the hand.
That is true.
One of its pinkies comes off.
Radiant damage.
What?
Get in.
Okay. All right. Top of the round, we've got Silas. What are you gonna do?
Shoot it with my crossbow. One of the days. So, 8 piercing damage, because I'm assuming an 18's a hit.
Yes, it sure is. All right. Anything else from you, Silas?
No, not at this point.
All right, Zafira, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna shoot it. Let's see. Pew, pew.
Oh,
Oh.
well, 13.
I don't know, 13.
13. Okay.
Is that a hit?
Yes, you did 10 damage.
Yeah, 12
12
damage.
with
Okay.
hunters.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Do you want to move or anything?
I'm good for now.
All right. So this mummy's now gonna try and attack Arid. Oh my god. Okay. Well.
This mummy is kind of sucks.
Okay, well, it's pretty easy to dodge. Then the last person, okay, Silas, you are being targeted by the dreadful glare, so give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shit. A 6.
Ah, okay.
I'm too scared.
So Silas, you feel the creature's eyes sort of penetrate your mind. Oops, nope. And it hurts your brain for 6 damage. And you are frightened of it, which means you cannot move closer to it, and you get disadvantage on all attacks against it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's disadvantage on attacks.
Okay.
But if it doesn't have an attack, it doesn't.
All right. So that was its turn. So now we have Arid. What are you gonna do?
Take another swing.
Okay.
Oh shit!
21, 12.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. All right. You smack it in the leg. Snorri, what would you like to do?
I'll cast Sacred Flame, so it has to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Ooh. Okay. Well.
And it failed, so it will take 1 radiant damage.
1 radiant. Well, cool. Okay.
Ouch!
Okay.
That's
I'm
about
sorry,
it.
Chris.
Silas, what would you like to do?
I will use Vicious Mockery, which doesn't
Okay.
have an attack roll, meaning that it won't have disadvantage. So-
Sure.
So then it makes a Wisdom saving throw, I believe.
Okay. I got 9.
Then it will take 4 damage, psychic damage,
Okay.
and it gets on its next attack it subtracts a 1d4, which I'll remember in my brain.
Okay. Sounds good. Zafira, what are you gonna do?
And then
13 total damage.
13 total damage. Okay. Well, it's not looking very good, Zafira. But it is now going to attack Arid. It gets minus 1d4.
So I can roll that too.
Okay.
So
Okay. And Arid, your AC is
16.
16. Well, unfortunately, Arid, you are gonna get hit.
Oh no.
Yes. Unfortunately. All right. So Arid, it smacks you with its hand.
Didn't realize it was unarmed.
But it actually really hurts you. So, well, it might. We'll see. And roll low, which wouldn't be surprised with this guy. Oh God. God, why is this being a bitch? Okay, so you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
is that exactly what you needed?
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Oh, okay. Well, you're unconscious and Arid. You would have taken more damage, but since you're already unconscious, doesn't matter. And Arid, as this target hits you, or as this creature hits you, you can feel this dark energy come from its fist and go directly into your heart. So, why don't you give me a Constitution saving throw as you slowly fall unconscious?
Oh shit.
Ooh.
5.
Okay, Arid, you feel this dark energy enter your heart as all goes black. Yeah, that's all you know now. That's all you
Okay.
know.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Okay, Arid, so now it's your turn, so you have to make a death saving throw.
All right.
Just another con save.
Death
Yeah.
saves.
Oh,
Oh
Well.
shit.
nope. So that's one fail. Snorri, is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh, I'll burn my last available spell to cast Cure Wounds on Arid.
Oh,
So
oh dear.
I don't like that sound, but I've already committed, so
Huh.
It's a fan.
Okay, I'm gonna do something different. So how much did you?
It would be 8.
Well, unfortunately, Arid, you only get healed for 1,
Okay.
Shit.
but you do come back alive. You're back to not being dead, but you only have 1 hit point. Cool. Silas, what would you like to do?
I will use just mockery again.
Okay.
So makes a whiz save.
Alrighty. 15.
Shit. Okay. Does nothing.
Okay.
And then I don't know what the fuck just happened to Arid. So I
Yeah.
won't use my last spell either. So I will hold on that.
I have an idea of what happened.
Zafira, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna use my bow and arrow. And hope for the best. Okay.
Oh, 14.
14 damage.
Okay, Zafira, why don't you tell us how the creature dies?
Yay.
He just kind of, his little bones just like fall apart from one another, and he just like scatters. Bones just scatter.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
crumbles and falls apart. Yeah. All right. Okay, so Arid, you're feeling particularly weird, we'll say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
make an Arcana check on him.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a great
Please
idea.
do.
I can see mayhaps.
I'm gonna
Damn it.
make a medicine check.
Okay. So.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
So,
So-
nat 20 on that.
Oh,
I
you-
just rolled your guidance for me. So he got a nat 20 on his medicine, and I got a 25 on my Arcana.
Okay. Well, I will say, excuse me, Snorri, you can sense that Arid's immune system has been severely compromised, and that it basically can't repair itself. And there seems, as far as physical is concerned, that's really all you can deduce. However, Silas, you deduce that Arid has been cursed. Fortunately, with something called mummy rot.
Oh, fuck.
And it's a pretty bad thing. Because basically, you rolled you got a 21. Okay, yeah.
A 25 actually with guidance.
Sure. It inhibits the person from like their natural their immune system gets really compromised, as Snorri already knows. But it's a curse that slowly kills people. And basically, if it's not dealt with, the person will just eventually die. And so what happens is, for Arid, is he can't regain hit points, except since he was at 0 hit points, I allowed him to gain 1. But he can't go above 1 hit point. And every day or so, the disease will, if he doesn't make a save, will do damage to him. And if he is brought to 0 hit points from the disease, he'll die. He'll turn to dust.
So we have basically 1 day
Yeah.
because he's at 1 hit point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it make it so he can't regain natural? He can't even regain from magical
Can't
healing?
regain anything.
Is it a curse
Jesus
curse or a
What?
disease curse?
It's a curse.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh shit, there goes my plan.
Yeah, it's a curse. It's not, even though it seems like it would be a disease, it's like in a different category. It's like a magical disease, basically, that you have to use a spell that gets rid of a curse, essentially, or an item that gets rid of a curse.
Because I was gonna say I could throw lesser restoration since it can cure a disease, but
Yeah, so greater restoration removes a curse.
Is there anything in the books that we got?
I'm gonna have to get that when I can.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well then, yeah, I guess, we've got 2 curses we now need to lift. Um,
Well, at least I don't have mummy herpes.
Chris, we could always
True.
do this, man.
okay, so, I don't even know what we do at this point.
Do
Place sucks.
one check. Do we do anything about
Yeah,
that?
this is so
Here.
rough.
A curse.
How do we have a? How do we do
We have
that?
to
What
get
do
a
we
spell.
do?
There's a spell program.
Okay, let's go find the spell.
We're gonna have to go to
All right,
East Haven at
let's
the.
go, guys.
Let's just finish searching this place because we got this off branch. Let's see if we can get more curses.
See if we can get more curses.
Let's just collect them all.
Curse
How about you
collector.
take the lead, Zafira? Because you're at full health.
Why don't you take the lead?
Hell.
You guys want to get cursed, man.
Yeah, so Zafira,
Mommy?
would you like to explore either here or down here?
Or hell, I'll lead. I can take another curse.
You can take another curse.
Ooh,
All right, so whoever wants to move, you can just go ahead and move your person.
zoom out. All right.
Okay. Sounds good. So here's what you. By the way, before you enter, you can hear what sounds to be babbling water.
You should take the lead. You're at full health.
All right, I'll take the lead. I got it, Snorri.
Okay. And here's
All
what
right,
you
here we
see.
go.
Do goodness. All right, there we go. All right, V7. Okay, so a frozen. Oh well, I'll say partially frozen. A partially frozen stream ends at a 7-foot deep frozen pool. All right, I'll retcon it. It's frozen. At a frozen pool at the back of the dark cave. Trapped beneath the pool's ice is a statue of a smiling young man, naked except for a well-placed oak leaf, with its face turned towards the sky. You can also you can hear a little bit of the water that's moving underneath the frozen ice, and you can also see what appears to be these smaller stone slabs, kind of arranged around the statue neatly, and on the slabs there appears to be some sort of writing. But you can't quite read it because it's 7 feet down.
I'll move this a little closer.
Yeah, I want to inspect it.
Yeah, anyone want to do some kind of checks to see what's up?
Can I make an Arcana to see if they're magical ruins or something?
Sure. Well, you don't know. I'm not sure.
Can I make a religion check to see
Yes.
if it's...
Yes, you can, Snorri. I was just gonna ask if you wanted to do that. Oh,
16.
Snorri, you know who this person is. It's actually a statue of Sylvanus, god of nature. And the oak leaf is his holy symbol.
And here, I thought it was just covering his junk.
I guess it's his holy symbol that's also covering his junk. Yeah, but that's all you can deduce from that. You do know that Sylvanus is a benevolent deity. Like it's not one that people don't like. It's
Mhm.
he's a good guy.
Maybe he can heal the curse by doing something with his statue.
Or get in the water.
Yeah, maybe the water
healing
is
waters.
healing.
Go for a swim.
At
Does
this
the
point,
water
I'd take a stab at anything.
does the water seem to be magical in any way, shape, or form?
Not that you can see.
Chris, do you have detect magic by chance?
I have identify, and that's all I got.
Yeah, I'd like try and touch. Oh, is there ice over the top?
Yeah, I mean you can just break it and yeah.
Yeah,
But it's
I'll-
seven. It's. I mean it's a few feet down, so you have to get in the water and like get chilly.
Okay, so I mean, I could just like wade in the water, but it's freezing water. So if I
It's cold. Yeah, it's a little chilly. I mean it's not like. Yeah. You might.
so I mean, might I have
So-
to take a check or?
Yeah, so I'll just tell you. So basically, you'll have to. So you won't take damage from it, but you have to make a check. And if it's just cold water, so it's not like it's that bad. But if you really fail to check bad, you'll just get one level of exhaustion, which won't do any damage to you.
Okay.
You should do that. I'll give you inspiration before.
All right.
Come on, strong man. I think you can endure this little splash of cold water. Maybe it could help with your ailment.
I hope so. So yeah, I wade in and hope that there's some kind of force that
Okay.
washes over me. and
So
cures me of
why don't
this.
you give me a Constitution saving throw, Mr. Arid?
Natural 20.
Oh wow, you're fine. I mean, you've done ice baths before.
Oh, refreshing.
Okay. Yes, and Arid, as you walk into, as you sort of kind of submerge yourself in the frozen or in the freezing water, you feel a sense of benevolence wash over you, and you just feel all around really good. And you notice that the pain within your heart seems to dissipate.
Wow. All right.
He comes out and I give him a kiss on the bald head.
Yeah, I
Good
pick
old.
up Silas and
feeling
give him a big
feeling
hug.
really good. You're feeling real good.
We all
Okay.
take a dip in this pool.
I'll use my last second level spell to do healing words, so he heals 8 hit points.
You heal 8 hit
Nice.
points, Arid.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna die.
And,
Yeah,
I'll
let's.
hop in.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's get Snorri in there.
Snorri, you notice something very similar as you submerge yourself. You're feeling really good. Oh, by the way, Arid, quick, give me a perception check.
As soon as I find it.
Oh, okay.
17.
Arid, while you were submerging yourself in the pool, you noticed that right below the statue there seemed to be something golden and sparkling in the water. Very small, very, very, a very small, almost like, yeah. Anyways, Snorri, you noticed something very similar. You're feeling really good, and you're kind of feeling like you want to like have a nice, long rest and just relax and rest, and yeah. So you're feeling really good too.
Finally. That curse wasn't with me for long, but I didn't
No.
like it.
No, it definitely wasn't. So, yeah, yeah. So,
Is the statue completely submerged underwater?
yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I go over the ice where it is, and I like press my hand down to it, and I
Sure.
say, "I'm not particularly religiously affiliated, but thank you, God, for your assistance in aiding my friends. We very much appreciate it." And I kind of send it out to the universe.
Nice.
Now we must know what that shiny item is.
Okay. Who wants to go swim down there?
I'll swim down there.
Okay.
I'm
All
curious
right.
about
So
the
you jump
stone
into Kira.
tablets.
Why don't you give me a what What did I do?
Huh.
Constitution save.
Oh.
Ooh. Well, this cold's, you're not used to the cold, first of all.
Yeah.
You're not from this area. So, unfortunately, you are going to get 1 level of exhaustion, which will go away when you next long rest. So,
Nice.
and Chase, if you don't know what that means, or if Chase can explain what that means, but if he doesn't, it's not super bad.
Not until you get later in exhaustion that it becomes really bad.
Yeah. So, yeah, but Sphere, you swim down, you find that it is a ring. And on the ring, there appears to be an interesting writing. What languages do you speak, Zafira?
Good question. I mean, Elvish.
Yeah, I hope.
I think it's just common in Elvish.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have
Well, the writing is really weird. You're not sure what language it's in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
But if you want, you could show Silas. Maybe he might know.
And maybe pass it around, see if anybody
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah,
So I'll just
can I
let everyone know.
take
So
it?
it's written in
Yeah.
Celestial. So if anyone can speak Celestial, you'll be able to.
Unfortunately, I
Celestial?
cannot. But you could ritual cast Identify, Mr. Snorri.
Indeed,
See
I
if
can. Might as well do that.
Okay. So Snorri, so you cast. Does Identify like tell you? So like if it's written in another language, are you able to know what it says or not, or you just know what it does?
It tells you the magical properties of any item. If it's got like activation words, I'm pretty sure it tells you, but it won't
Sure.
identify like a language for you.
Got you. Okay, so y'all don't know what it says on there, but you know, Snorri, that this is indeed a magical ring. And it's actually called a ring of jumping. So I'll post that in the Discord. So it's a ring of jumping.
So jump. Let's see what the ring of jumping is. Wearing this ring, you can cast the jump spell. From it as a bonus action at will. What's the jump spell? Let's find out.
I'm guessing it involves jumping.
You
It's the
know,
wrong kind of jumping. You summon a bunch of people
Yeah,
to
right.
attack you.
Oh, I also forgot, Arid and Snorri, when you went down in the water, you also noticed that there were some corked vials in the water as well.
Oh.
Well, I'll swim down and grab them.
Okay. You want to grab the vials?
Yeah.
Okay. So 3 of the vials are orange. 1 of the vial is a magenta glowing pink.
you said 3
Okay.
orange vials?
I'll just tell you guys. So, because you've seen the pink vials before, or the orange vials before. So, the orange vials, 2 of them are potions of healing, just normal potions of healing. Okay. But Silas, I think you're the only one that has proficiency in Arcana, right? So why don't you give me 2 Arcana checks, Silas? Oh, okay. Well, Silas, you're not quite sure what the other orange liquid is, but it looks kind of similar to the other potions of healing. But you do know that the magenta liquid is a potion of heroism.
Nice.
Yeah. You're guessing that the other vial is some sort of restorative potion, but you're not sure what it does. Anyways, whoever wants to write those down.
I got it.
Cool. Alrighty. Does anybody else want to look at some of the stone tablets?
Yeah.
Right.
I'll look at the tablets.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna guess they're written in Celestial, but we can take a look.
Sure. So you, basically, they do have celestial markings on them, but they're kind of like written in like the runic language of scrolls, essentially. So y'all can read them, and you find some scrolls, but they're stone tablets, so they're a little heavier. But they basically are scrolls. And so you find 2 divine scrolls. You find 1 scroll of Shield of Faith and another of Sanctuary. But then you find 3 other scrolls on these stone slabs that are either arcane or divine, so anybody can cast them, essentially. And those spells are Gust of Wind, Hold Person, and Remove Curse.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, did we get all those?
I think Chase is right now.
So there was, I got
Here, do you want me to share a document with y'all? I'll just share a document.
probably this whole person.
Okay, copy link. I'll just post it in the Discord and you can double check, make sure you got everything. Oh, wait. I did say what one of the things is. I gotta...
I mean, he can also ritual cast Identify in the potion too.
True.
So.
Oh, really? Do you have more slots for that, Snorri?
He can ritual cast it, so he can cast it as many times
okay.
per day as possible.
Well, then it's a potion of greater healing.
Nice.
So it heals for more. Okay, so I'll share this in the chat. Link. Where's Discord? Okay. So yeah, you can just make sure you got everything. Cool. All right, but yeah, that's what you find.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. So, what do y'all want to do now?
Last one. Gust. What do you guys want to do? So, guess we'll search the sarcophagus and
Yeah.
anything else.
Sure, you don't really find much. You don't really find much of other than, I mean, there's a bunch of sheep and goats. But
Definitely take those.
definitely take those.
Okay, I'm trying to see what else. Is there anything we haven't explored? I've got a lot of windows open, so I'm trying to see.
No, you
Okay.
have explored everywhere.
Then I think we should all take a short rest quick.
Okay.
You guys agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll use my
Alright.
Song of Rest so that if you guys expel a hit dice to regain those hit points, we also heal an additional 1d6 hit points. Bard.
That's your song.
Yeah. This is it. Okay. So we can just 5. Everybody heals an additional 5
Okay.
hit points.
Is everyone clear on how to short rest? Does everyone understand that?
I'm not totally clear. I know we've gone over it, but I always
That's
forget.
fine. So basically, for each level that you've gained in a class, you can roll a hit, like a hit dice for that. So like if you're a paladin, you roll a d10 for when you gain a level for health, right?
Yes.
Okay. So basically, for your short rest, you can decide how many dice you wish to expend. So at 3rd level, you would essentially be able to roll up to 3d10.
Okay.
And you could just, if you wanted to, like let's say you guys were in a dungeon and you're like, oh, we might short rest a little bit later, and I'm only missing like 8 hit points. You might only want to roll 1 of those 3 dice.
All right.
That's the number of hit dice for the entire day.
Yeah, exactly.
Multiple short rests, and you burn all 3 of them in the first one, then you can't use it later.
Exactly. Yeah. So,
you
but
also
yeah. Go ahead.
so if you expend any dice right now, you'll heal an additional 5. Because the Song of Rest requires you to burn a dice to heal.
Right. So I'd heal 5 per dice extra.
It's
or
just,
No.
I think, 5 extra.
total. Okay.
And if you hit, like you see me, I clicked my hit dice
Yeah.
box. If you hit that hit dice, it's under your hit points box. It'll roll for you.
Yeah, I'm noticing it now. So
And you also add your Constitution modifier to the short rest. So like to every. So I guess that's the benefit of doing multiple short rests is you can actually gain a lot more hit points.
Yeah.
I didn't know that because I was like, why wouldn't you just do it all? You know, if you're low. So if you have a good Constitution modifier, that's why.
okay.
All right. Cool. So, all right. So everyone's short rested. Oh, look at that. The HP is just working. The meter is working. Okay. Cool. Okay. So you've rested for an hour. What would you like to do now, y'all?
I think, well, as far as I can tell, we've claimed everything we have here. So maybe we load up the barrels to be carried back to town. And I personally think we should take the goats and the sheep because they may be worth something. We could at least hopefully sell them or at minimum get some more accolades in good mead.
We still have 1 Veerbig on the loose.
Yes, we also need to hunt them down. That's a good point.
Oh, while the tracks are still in the snow, should we?
I think we should maybe do that first.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe we
Should
can.
I stealth ahead?
Yeah. So I'll make sure that this like gate where the sheep and stuff are is secured.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
can't go
yeah,
anywhere.
It is. Yeah, they definitely can't.
And then we'll start to track the Veerbig. Finish the job.
Okay. All right. So I mean, there's tracks in the snow. It's pretty easy to follow. However, the tracks do end up leading to what appears to be a stream that isn't completely frozen, and the trail kind of gets a little bit more difficult to follow. So whoever's leading the party can give me a survival check, see if you can continue to follow the tracks.
Yeah, you do. So, no, it should be explode. No, just hit that. Yeah. Yeah, this one.
What is the boost?
Can't do anything. So you just roll a survival check. You need to roll a survival.
I was getting
Okay,
18.
21.
Oh God. Okay. Zafira, even through the mud, you're still able to follow. You're still able to follow this Veerbig, and after about an hour, it seems that these tracks were made quite a while ago. And it looks like the creature was running. And so it looks as if, it might be a while, if, potentially it might be a while to follow to see where this creature ends up, which might, pose you at risk for, making a frost check.
Okay.
Or you all. I mean, I'm assuming you are, all of you are going.
Yeah.
I mean, I would anticipate that this creature will be vengeful and likely will attack the village if we do not finish the deed. I mean, unless people think otherwise, that's my take.
Okay. We could also.
It is up to everyone. What does everyone think?
I'd agree that it'd be vengeful. It depends on how far it's gone. It may have other friends somewhere else that we may run into. I mean, it's got to be going somewhere. So maybe we find it dead. Maybe we hurt it enough that it bled to death, but who knows?
It was pretty beat up when it got away.
That's one hit point away from dying.
So maybe. What do you think? Is that a pursue or a hold off? I don't think it's going to bleed out. I'm going to assume it will survive. It's made it this far.
Yeah, we can keep trying. I think we should be careful.
Yeah, better to confirm it than let it come back and be fully healed.
Also, and run the risk of us not being in town and not having people properly to defend it.
Yeah, and
Because-
it's not gonna look good if we come back saying, "Hey, we dealt with the Veerbigs," and then 3 days later they get attacked by one.
And furthermore, it's our fault that we instigated it. So,
Yeah.
Right. One would.
track.
Check.
Okay, so you're going to continue. Okay.
Yes.
Sounds good. No, it's fine. So can everyone give me a Constitution saving throw, and then also Emily, can you give me just a survival check, just to see how well you can navigate the party through? Oh my. Okay.
Yeah, I only got a 5. My mouse likes to double click sometimes.
Okay. Gotcha.
You have advantage because you're frost resistant.
Okay, so 14.
14. Okay. 14.
Mine's
Oh wait, that's not including my
the frost.
cold winter clothing.
Yep. So mine's actually 16.
Okay.
Let me see.
Chris, you're a 20.
Yeah, because it's the fur-lined winter
Yeah.
clothing.
Mhm.
Plus 10.
Okay. Well, thankfully the weather's actually pretty good out. Zafir does a great job guiding y'all through things, and it's pretty simple. And you come to what appears to be another cave. The tracks just go into the cave.
Yeah. Let's do it. Okay.
I think we pursue.
Although, yeah.
Maybe
Should
you
I? I'll stealthily go ahead and try and.
perceive.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, let's just use the same map. Because that makes everything easier.
I'm gonna use the restroom.
Okay. Okay, so we'll just say y'all are here, and there's only one entrance to the cave, and that's this entrance. Okay, so Zafira, you want to go ahead and walk in?
Yeah. So I'll do a stealth check.
Okay.
22.
Okay. So you walk in, Zafira, and you can see this female Veerbig, and she's started a fire. And you can see next to her, lying in a bed, you can see what appears to be a baby that she's rocking in this kind of like crudely built cradle, and you can see that she's crying.
A beer big baby, I'm assuming. This is.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you'd assume, yeah, it's a pretty big castanet, and she's crying, she's just sobbing.
We can't. Okay. Well, we can't kill her. What? What?
Was there's a
Like,
baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus
Baby
Christ.
beer big.
And the bloodline, homies.
Oh, looks like we can end it all in one easy go. This made it easy. She took us right to it. We can raise the baby. It's our own little Veerbig baby.
No, it is not. Okay.
Or otherwise, we have to convince her that she never fucks with the town again. Otherwise, we have to kill her.
All right. Let's convince.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
Well, I don't think you speak the language that the Veerbig speaks.
I don't.
Does it speak giant? I don't remember.
I think it does, if I recall.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Well, are we going to? What does everyone think? I'm assuming we show mercy here. This seems pretty fucked up. Otherwise, infanticide is not something that I particularly infanticize. That's weird. It's not something I particularly look to partake in. And I think I would assume that the mother has learned her lesson, even though she didn't really do anything wrong. Anyways,
Don't fuck with the family.
I personally think we should show mercy, unless
Don't steal mead. Crime doesn't pay.
I can approach and give her an ultimatum.
Okay.
And
Arid, you approach, and she sort of sees you come into come into view, and her eyes get really wide, and she reaches for her spear. What do you do?
I put my hands out and say, please, no more violence. I come to make an agreement.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
Ah, shit. 17.
Oh, nice. Okay. She puts her spear down and she says, "The rest of you here?"
Yes, they're outside.
She's still clutching her spear, but you can see she's pretty scared. And she says, "What you say?"
Well,
okay, go ahead.
we'll get down to it. If you never mess with the townsfolk again, and don't steal from them, don't kill them, don't interfere with them, we'll leave you be. Otherwise, we can't help but come back.
All right, give me another persuasion check. Oh,
Nat 20.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. She says, then you no kill me?
Yes, and your infant, you'll be fine.
And you can see this wave of relief wash over her. And she kind of sort of like crawls up to you and just kneels kind of, about 3 feet from you, and she just starts bawling. And she says, "Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you." And she looks up at you and she says, "Apology for stealing. Do you need help returning barrel?"
I don't see why not. In return, I'd be glad to heal some of your wounds.
She says, kind man, help me."
All right, and I'll do I get my lay on hands back after short rest?
I mean,
might.
sure.
I don't
For this
remember.
instance, sure.
All right, I'll
Flavor at this point.
Yeah.
heal her with all my lay on hands that I can.
Okay,
So
she looks at
15.
you with intense gratitude in her water-filled eyes. And she says, "I never forget this."
I'm sorry it had to be this way, but
And then she cocks her head and
Hopefully
she says, why you why you attacked me, Doug?
he had stolen mead and killed
Oh.
what are they, militia members?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we had no choice.
Me no fight.
All right, I believe you.
And then she says, "My name Gag."
My name's Arid. Hopefully we
Arid.
have a brighter future.
Arid nice.
Thanks. You're not so bad yourself.
And then she gives you a huge hug and kind of squeezes. She's really big, by the way. She
Right.
squeezes you really, really hard. Almost like a child squeezing a rag doll in their arms.
Yeah.
And puts you down. And she says, "Bring barrels."
Yep. Thank you. And well, depart and do what we need to do, I guess.
Oh, we should see where she got the weird metal things.
Hey.
Yes.
She
Go
oh,
with
do you
it,
want to
Scott.
ask her?
Yeah, if she could, I don't know if she is versed in maps, but we can maybe try to get her to pinpoint it somewhere or give us a direction.
And she says, "Strange thing fell from sky. Crashed. Pieces."
Where did these pieces come from? Like, where did you find them on the ground?
Ground north. A ways.
Okay. I think that's all we're gonna get. So, yeah, I'll bring her outside and we'll go back to the. Well, geez. I'll walk outside and leave her there for a moment if she'll let me.
Okay.
And then I'll say to everybody else, we have a friend potentially to help us carry these barrels back to town. How do we want to handle bringing her back to the cave where we killed her essentially lover?
Well, I think maybe we could use this opportunity to bury her husband and give proper rites with her assistance as well as ours and pay our respects. And then she could help us with the barrels. I think that's the only fair thing to do.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like a plan. I'll go back inside and tell her that we'll go back to Doug's cave and bury him, after which we'll take the barrels back to town.
All right. Cool. So you go back to the lair. She puts her little baby in like a papusa on her back, like a little carrying thing, and she doesn't really say much. She just gives you looks of appreciation on the way there.
As we're heading back, I'll use prestidigitation and create like fun little patterns and like little ghostly animals to like
Ooh.
entertain the little baby and like
Okay.
Just kind of coo it.
The baby is like, it appears to be kind of a newborn, but she is very entertained by it. She goes, "Ooh, birdie." I even got a laugh from my roommate. But you can tell she's never seen magic before. She is just, she thinks the world of it. And she says, "Where you learn?"
I learned it from one of the colleges. I'm what we call a bard. And then I get out my lute and I go, ding-ding-ding, I start playing some music.
And she kind of cocks her head and one of her jagged teeth like sticks out. Her tongue kind of flops out and she says, "College?"
Yes, it's a place where you learn. And specifically from my college, it's where we learn magic and how to play instruments and stories and various other things. It's a wonderful place.
And with Arid translating, she basically says, "Oh, okay."
Probably beyond your capacity, but
No, I won't translate that part.
Okay. But anyways, yeah, so you make it back to Doug's lair. You oddly can tell that she was like initially upset, but she doesn't seem super upset. She's a little sad when she sees his body, but she carries his body out and you guys just, pile rocks on him and whatnot. And she just says some goodbyes to him. But you can kind of tell she's not like she's like she doesn't seem as like sad as one would be, you know. Anyways, so yeah, then she grabs like 3 of the barrels and just like puts them like this and stacks a couple more on, you know, her large arms, and so she's able to carry 5 of the barrels pretty easily.
Crap.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we'll. How many barrels are there? Total?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and so that's 6. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna say there's 6. So, but y'all can carry one with your axe beak.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then. What do you think we should do about the sheep and the goats? Is that something that we leave, or do we take some of them?
Take some of them.
Well,
Yeah, maybe.
Why don't we
kind
leave him
of-
for Gag?
I think taking a couple wouldn't hurt our reputation in the city. And also now that she has a baby to take care of and her husband is, well, or lover person who
Yeah,
apparently
who-
she didn't love very much,
No idea.
isn't around, maybe she doesn't have the hands to carry or be able to care for all of these, rather. Should we ask? Or should we just agree that maybe we take half?
I don't know how we would propose an agreement like that. Maybe half is fair, but I don't know. At this point, I don't know what's fair. We killed her, whatever. So she may not be super sad, but I don't know.
I mean, they did also steal and kill people, so
Sure.
I don't know if stealing warrants death, but I reiterate, maybe this is more animals than she can care to handle, and probably more than she even needs at this point.
Right. All right. I'll ask her if she would like to keep half of these animals, and we'll take the rest.
Give me a persuasion check.
$17.
Okay, Aaron, you're rocking on the persuasion.
Fire.
She cocks her head and she says, "Okay."
All right. Yeah, we could try to find enough rope or something to kind of string them along in a train behind us or
Do
something.
y'all have any rope or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we
Pretty
all
sure.
probably have 50 feet of rope at least.
Who wants to tie the animals together?
I will. Because I've got sleight of hand.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check. See how well you tie them together. Oh
Natural
my!
20.
Wow, you are very confident that these animals are not going anywhere. Okay. So then let's see. We'll say then you got 1, 2, 3 goats and 1, 2, 3 sheep.
3 sheep? Okay.
3 sheep and 3 goats. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Right. Well, then I think we should head on back. We've checked all the bodies and stuff, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you have. Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing in these tombs here?
I don't think so. I think. Did you guys know what? Didn't you get like a wand or something like up here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did we know what that is or did we not?
We got the Wand of the War Mage.
Yeah. Okay. As long as we know what that is. Okay. Cool.
Cool.
So
And
yeah.
We'll head on back.
So you head back, and as you head back, Gag just kind of begins talking to you, Arid, and she says, "Doug, good hunter, but mean."
Oh.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Gag worried when Doug died for food, but Gag feel good that he's gone.
Wow. I'm glad you're better for it. I thought we might have been a little too harsh at first, but
Arid nice.
you're nice too, gang.
Swoon.
She smiles. She smiles, and she goes to punch you in the shoulder, and she stops herself and smiles like she thought you thought she was just gonna punch you, like for fun, but she's way bigger than you.
Right.
But she stops.
Is she flirting with you, Arid? I mean, that's what it looks like to me. I'm not understanding your conversation, but that feigned punch. I think she's into you.
Sorry eyes.
You know, we could rent a room for you back at the inn if you don't.
No, that's all right. I don't think.
Big man,
fit.
bigger woman. Seems like a fair company.
I will definitely say
We'll have
Arid,
to rent a
not
barn.
really. She's not. I mean, this is what she looks like. So she's not.
Banging.
She's not the most attractive, and she has green skin and tusks coming out of her mouth.
Right.
So just not really like
All the better for kissing.
you can do better.
You can do
Hers
better.
like, nah. She's also an imbecile.
She's so smart though.
Anyways, so you arrive back in town.
Oh, before we get
like,
too close to
we
get too close to town, we tell her to.
Yeah, she kind of
Yeah.
drops the barrels and she says again to Arid, "Gag, never forget."
I'll never forget gang.
You make me want to gag a bit.
She smiles at this guy. Bye.
Bye.
Wave.
Yeah, give her a wave. She
Okay. And she
hopefully
trots
goes away.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then, I think we should head to the mead hall.
Okay. So you head to the mead hall, which is run by this little gnome guy. I forget his name, but so you get there, and he spots you, rolling in a barrel, we'll say, and he says, "Oh my! Did you do it?
Yes,
You did. You did it!"
we did
And
indeed.
he comes up and he knocks on the mead and he says, "And there's still mead in there. Oh!" And he gives you a big hug. And he says, "Thank you so much. You don't know what this means to me and the people of good mead."
Indeed. Well, this is only one of 6 barrels. We have 5 more barrels.
Oh,
So
perfect. We should have a celebration, shouldn't we?
indeed we shall.
Oh, lovely. Wonderful. And so you bring the barrels in. He begins to tap the barrels, and he throws drinks your way, and he says, "On the house all night for you."
Well, cheers. I'll drink to that. Before I have too many of these, well, I will say we did. The Veerbig has been taken care of, so that shouldn't be an issue anymore. And furthermore, we acquired a couple of sheep and goats, and we're wondering where we might be able to offload those if anybody be interested in purchasing them.
And he says, "Oh, sheep. Well, I suppose if you brought them to East Haven, you could also maybe ask around here. Maybe someone's interested. But for sure, East Haven, someone would buy them."
Okay. Well, do you mind if there's a spot we could store them overnight here, maybe in the back, or?
Oh, I suppose so.
Cheers.
Whatever you need.
Well, thank you. On that note, is there the topic of compensation?
He says, "Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. Pardon me." He says, "All right, let's see. You brought me 6 barrels. So that would be, let's see here. How about we round it to a nice 3,000?
I think that should be perfect. Thank you.
Lovely." And he puts a big sack of gold, almost as big as he is, in front of you. And then
Damn! Sorry.
It's okay. And then as some more people walk in, Olivessa, who is someone you met in this town, she's kind of just like a normal elven-ish girl that has the clothes washing business. She comes up to you and she says, "Oh my, well done! You certainly are accomplished at doing things like this. I suppose, given your items and what you have. Have you given any thought to potentially running as town speaker?"
Well, I guess we've been so caught up in all of these endeavors that we haven't put much thought into it. I think we'd absolutely be open to it. I know you mentioned that it's coming up soon, isn't it?
She says, "Yes, but you know what you could do, Silas? The hall is filled with patrons that are drinking mead. Now would be the perfect time to make your introduction."
I think now's as good a time as any. And I'll polish off my drink and I'll grab another one and say, "Suppose it's off, shall we? Group, I need all of you together with this. We did this together, and I think it's only fair that we do this as a group. Do you not agree?"
Yes.
Does everyone agree?
Yes.
I'll be behind you. Sure. I'm not not about to make any decisions on behalf of the town, though. That's not my cup of tea.
Well,
You'll.
yeah, I think we could take your input. You don't have to be the decision maker. One of the other three of us can do that, but you are an accomplished individual so far, and I think your value would be, or your input would be valued greatly. So, I think I shall go up and speak. Do you want to maybe give me a little guidance there, Mr. Man? And I look to the...
Indeed, I can.
And while you're getting ready to do this, Olivessa kind of climbs up on the counter on the bar top, and she says, "Excuse me, everyone. I'd like to announce that we indeed do have another speaker potentially running for the Speaker of Good Mead, and I'd like to introduce him to you now. Him and his friends today have brought back all of the mead that was stolen, well, most of it, and I'd like to welcome Silas." And people like sort of like half clap, like they're not sure what's going on.
Well, everyone, I am very honored to be here, and I am honestly so glad to have had the opportunity to reinvigorate this beautiful town that has been so gracious to us as we have passed through here, new to the area. And it feels good to help good mead bring back some good mead. Am I right? Cheers! And I raise a glass.
Okay, give me a performance check. Okay.
So 13.
People just, people kind of half-heartedly go, "Yes, yes," and then they kind of go back to drinking.
Well, and not only can I say that we brought this mead back to all of you, but we also vanquished the creature that took away your last speaker and killed a number of your militiamen. And together, we were able to help vanquish this creature. And as we brought this mead back to you, I think we can bring this town into a brighter future that is more connected with the entire world. And we can really make this town something that not only you love, but can be appreciated for the value as we have appreciated it. So thank you all, and we are excited to be a part of this race.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh shit.
9.
Okay.
Fuck.
It's about money and bringing mead.
People still, people still clap, and people say, "Hear, hear, hear, hear." And as you get down, some random people just start coming up and talking to you, and they say, what do you plan for the town, Silas? What are you gonna do here that's different from Shandar? Shandar says he can get my job back again.
Well, Shandar, while he is absolutely very familiar with the area.
Sorry, what?
No, you're totally good. You're totally good. It's just weird because with your background, it's really hard to see what's going on.
Oh no, I just had to chat with my roommate really quick.
No, it's totally cool. You just like looked off stoically, and I was like, everything good? But
here, let me tell my roommate. So they were just saying how, like, because they have a background on, like they just saw me go like this, like look, and they were like, "Is he okay? What's going on?" Anyways, okay.
Well, Shandar, while obviously very well respected in this town, and very knowledgeable about the Northland and this area, can only present so much, having only lived in one area for his entire life. And what we all bring, in the case of the giant, familiarity with the area. I come from a bardic college. I'm from one of the largest towns in the land. And all of us bring this wealth of knowledge of areas. And so not only could we reinvigorate this town with vibrant culture, but we can also appreciate what's currently here. I think we could not only bring town back, or jobs back, but we could invigorate the economy in a greater way than any of the previous speakers could have.
Oh. All right, give me a persuasion check.
Damn.
You keep rolling one. Oh, okay.
23.
So with that, so first of all, Silas, as you're sort of speaking this very rousing speech about how you can improve the town, and people are just, they are glued to you. Like, no one's sipping their beer, no one's talking to each other, everyone's watching you. You can see Shandar and his dwarf posse, this like gruff, red-headed, red-bearded dwarf, walk in, and his eyes go really wide as he sees you speaking. And he just squints his eyes at you really, really meanly while you're sort of giving this speech. And then he nods his head to his men and then leaves, like right in the middle of your speech. Like he only comes in for like 4 or 5 seconds and then leaves. But anyways, after that, people they're clapping, and people are like, yeah. And basically it is, the townspeople would like to have a debate between you and Shandar.
All right.
Just like at some point.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think that's only fair. That seems like the most logical decision for a democratic leader. I would absolutely do that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's. Do the people need any more rousing, or have I?
No, they're feeling it. Like you've kind of done what you came to do. Like they're interested in you. They want to hear what you have to say. And they're interested.
Lovely. Perfect. Okay. Well then.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna shut this window. Excuse me.
You're good.
Oh Lord. Okay. Oh my Lord.
Good enough first impression.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Okay. Okay, and you exit at some point.
Yeah, because what time of day is it? Because we might.
It's like, again, in this place, like day and night are kind of similar. So it's approaching twilight when it's like a little darker.
It's like midday.
Sure. Yeah, it's like maybe 5 p.m. Somewhere around there.
All right.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom while y'all decide.
Yeah. I mean, what do you guys think we should do? Do you think we should long rest here?
Yeah,
Because
I'd
if we
say
long
so.
rest, we get inspiration. We can use it towards our books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there's no harm in
So
yeah, why not? I don't know.
yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna
I
go
think
to the
so.
bathroom, too.
Also, with that gold, everybody's gonna get 750 gold.
God damn.
So well earned. That's a nice injection of build in my code.
Now I'm going to have to go back through all the Google Docs that were shop stuff and see what I can buy from where.
Also, Chris, you have on your character sheet Wand of the War Mage, right? And
Yep.
Pearl of Power.
I do.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure that who wants the Ring of Jumping?
Right.
I mean, it would maybe make sense for Zafira or Emily to have it, or
Okay.
me, I suppose. But
Yeah, I'd say it's either of you, and we can also discuss this later.
Mhm.
And we can divvy out potions and stuff later too.
So that ring, does it basically to cast it? Do you use a spell slot to cast
Bonus.
that,
No.
or just a
No.
bonus?
No.
Okay.
I think
You
it's
can
just
do it
once
at
per
will.
day.
All
Oh,
right.
it's at will? Oh, that's
Yeah.
actually really good. Oh
Yeah,
my
so
God.
it just all it does is triple your jumping distance. So it's not like anything crazy.
So I think your jumping distance is double what your strength score is. Like that's how far you can jump.
So Aaron could just be like
Yeah, I could like do some Hulk jumping.
Might come
the
in
hard
useful.
part is the landing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my knees. But yeah, do we want to move on to East Haven? Or no, we're gonna do a long rest here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after
Okay. So you can basically have as many drinks as you want. So each drink will give you a cumulative +1 on your R&R check to see if you get inspiration. But you might get drunky poos. So
I want to study my book before bed.
yes, so if you want to get so basically how it works, if you already have inspiration, you can use it and then you can make the check. That makes sense.
Yes. So I'm going to use my inspiration on my book. I
Okay.
have inspiration.
Yeah.
And then I can make the check. So
Anybody else want to read a book or do any downtime activities? Snorri, do you want to get new spells or anything?
I'm good for spells, but I do have my inspiration, so I'll burn that.
Yeah, on a book or?
Yep.
Okay. What book are you reading?
It's the Restoration Manual.
Oh, nice. Cool. All right. Anyone else want to read before we do some rules?
I don't have inspiration, so I guess
Yeah, you got to get it.
yeah, I'll have to try to get that.
Yeah.
Emily,
Um,
if Emily does, she'll use it. But
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So then, let's see. Arid, how many drinks do you want to drink?
they're on the house, right?
They're on the house, so
Mhm.
as
All right.
literally as many as you want.
takes the
I'll,
entire barrel.
The
Drink
entire-
like 6.
6. Okay. Cool. So why don't you give me a Constitution save?
19.
19. Okay. Well, you're just like a little bit drunky poo the next day. You're like a little bit, or a little hungover rather. But you held it pretty well. But for this day, let's see.
You burn your inspiration on your book, the Frost book. Give yourself book resistance.
Oh, did I do that?
Yep.
Oh.
You want it?
Sorry, y'all. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Good.
Yeah. So for this, so for this day, you're just gonna get level 1 in exhaustion, which isn't really that bad. It's just disadvantage on ability checks, which isn't skills, right?
It's skills.
Oh, it is. Oh. Well, why does it just say all ability? It doesn't make any sense. I suppose it's at your mind.
So there are things outside of skills that are ability checks.
Okay.
But all skills are ability checks.
Oh,
So
sorry, Arid.
Oh well.
Yeah, but once you long rest again, it just goes away. So it's not like
Yeah.
a. So unfortunately, you are. Anyone else want to drink?
I'll have 3 drinks.
3 drinks. Okay. So give me a.
An 8. Fuck.
8. Yeah, you're gonna also have level 1 exhaustion too, unfortunately. But you do both gain inspiration, so
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Cool.
I'll do 2 drinks.
Okay.
Dwarf is only having 2.
So go ahead and
And I got 5.
Maury. Wow. Okay.
I think I only had 2 though.
The dwarf can't
Yeah,
hold his
Snorri,
drink.
I'm not gonna punish you, so you don't get a level exhaustion even though you got such a low roll. Yeah, you're okay, but you don't gain inspiration,
All right.
unfortunately.
How many drinks are you having? She's 20. Emily's gonna have 20 drinks. Oh, just 1 drink.
Just wondering. Okay. Okay, give me a Constitution saving throw.
On the house.
Oh,
9.
Well, she said 2 right before. Didn't you? Am I the only one? Did you say
I
that?
had 2. Okay, so then what do it? Yeah.
No,
Okay. Yeah.
you didn't say it very loud right before you.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
did you want 1 or 2 drinks?
All of 2.
Okay. So you do gain inspiration.
Gotta declare it, baby.
I declare.
Yes, you do gain inspiration, and you do not suffer the ill effects of being drunky poop, but just barely.
Ugh, had a little too much fun last night,
Too much fun.
but I suppose it was earned.
Okay. So okay. So anyways, actually, why doesn't everyone give me a perception check? Please. Oh my, Silas.
Drunk.
Okay, Silas. While you are all kind of like turning in for, well, actually, where are you guys staying? By the way,
We'll stay at the inn,
Okay, so
the
it's.
mead hall.
Do you want a good room or like a poor room?
I mean-
Median room?
Oh, wait, didn't you ask me if you could just stay there?
Yeah.
He'll let
Yeah.
you stay there. So anyways, so as you're there, you notice a sound of like whispering outside of one of the windows by where you are. And as you look, you can see 2, sort of smaller figures in cloaks, and they're sort of like mumbling to each other, like. And then shortly thereafter, you can see one of them has something in their hand, and you're trying to like figure out what's going on, but then you're alarmed because you can see one of them begins to light something, and they throw it on the roof of Mead Hall.
Oh shit.
And shortly thereafter, you can sort of hear fire on top of the Mead Hall, and you can see these 2 hooded figures run away.
Okay. I shout fire and
Yes.
jump out the window after them.
Okay, all right.
I'll leap out also.
Okay, so Silas was a little bit, he was on it, but yes, Arid, you can. So Silas, you can go first. You leap out the window. Let's see. Yeah, it's fine. It's not that high up. Okay, so you leap out the window and you can see these 2 smaller people running away from you. What do you do?
Ooh. Crossbow in a leg.
No, I want them alive. I want to make them hurt. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I just want to look. I will. So there was. Yeah. The one who lit the fire and chucked it. I'm going to. How far away are they? Approximately.
I'll say they're about 50 feet from you.
Okay, that's too far. I'll sprint after them. So I'll get as close as I can. How close am I able to get?
I don't know. Make an athletics check.
Athletics. Sorry, baby. 4.
Okay, well, you know, and we're gonna do everyone's turn a little separately, but like, so basically, you don't really gain on them at all. You just sort of,
Okay.
it's like, bleh,
Keep it
it's like
safe.
this, bleh, yeah.
Okay, I will cast sleep on them.
Okay.
And I will use a second level slot. So 78. So where the hell do I have to pull up? I'm on Discord.
Okay.
That's fine.
And they get a save.
You don't get any save.
Oh wow. Okay.
So it's 5 plus 2. So 35 hit points. If either of them are below 35 hit points, the one with the lower hit points falls asleep automatically.
Okay.
And the other one, if the difference covers their hit points, they also fall asleep.
Okay. So one of them does fall asleep. The one that didn't throw the thing. And Arid, you know, right as you jump out, you can see Shandar sort of like kind of standing kind of like next to a building with some of his dwarf friends, and he points to the fire, and he looks angrily at you.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah.
I'll chase after the one that's still awake, kind of
Okay.
aiming at him.
Sure. Give me an athletics check.
Wow, 13.
Oh, Arid. Unfortunately, this little person's pretty quick. He yeah, he's getting away. Let's see. Who would like to go next? It doesn't really matter. Snorri, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna try to get other people who are inside still out.
Oh, okay. That's pretty easy to do. People listen to you. Zafira, what do you want to do?
I think I want to go to the window
Mm-hmm.
and try. Well, first I'm gonna hop out of the building,
Okay.
and then so the one that's running away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, this could go really badly, but I want to knock an arrow and try and hit it in the leg.
Okay. So you're gonna. So do you have a longbow or do you have a short bow?
Longbow.
Or how far does that shoot without disadvantage?
150 feet.
Okay. Yeah, you can still hit. Mm-hmm. Or potentially.
All right. Yeah, I'm going for the leg.
Going for the leg, so it's going to be a little bit harder because you're going for a specific part of the body.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So let's see if you hit it.
21.
Oh, goes right through his calf or their calf. And he sort of falls down and stumbles. And right at that moment, Shandar says, "Fire follows them wherever they go. Look at these imbeciles in our town."
Imbeciles?
anyone else around?
And he says, "Yes, imbeciles! You burnt the other building." And
In God's name, would I burn the building if I was in it? You saw me jump out after the fire had started, you imbecill. You want to start problems, and maybe accuse people appropriately, individual.
Okay, make an intimidation check.
I put my arm on his back and kind of settle Silas down. Is anyone else around?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a few people. There's a few people. There's a lot of dwarfs around. Let's see. Okay.
We couldn't kill him because they're.
He just knocks her bow and points it right at his face.
Yeah, and then like you know, with the raucous, like people are coming and looking out their windows, like seeing like what's going on, and everything. and he says, he sort of is taken aback by your words, and he says, I'm not an imbecile. I care about this town, unlike you.
You mean the person who brought back the mead, saved them from the Virbig, and also was apprehending the people that burned down this village and killed the one who burned the last building down. So if you don't mind shutting your mouth, I'm going to tie up this person, and we're going to apprehend the other perpetrator. Thank you very much. And I'll go over and I'll bind the one that's sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to pin down the one that's hopefully hobbled.
Okay, yeah, you can, here, Arid, why don't you just make one more athletics check? And if you make it, then, yeah, okay.
Natural 20.
I technically have disadvantage though, right? Or...
Oh, yeah.
You do. Yes, you got 9. So, unfortunately, the other one does get away. But Silas, you do bind the one that, that was sleeping.
We could have Zafira track him. I'm sure he's leaving a blood trail.
Yeah, I mean, she hit him, so she seems more proficient than I am today.
Yeah.
Just a little
Okay.
hungover.
And you know, there's kind of a crowd gathering, and you know, people have put out the fire. You know, it wasn't that bad of a fire, honestly. So people, they all work together, and Shandar's, working together. They put out the fire, and Silas, while you're off doing that, Shandar takes the opportunity to tell the people, look, these people come into our town for 2 days, and on both days, fire has happened. We need to get them out of here as soon as possible. And some people are like, yeah. Other people are like, no. Anyways, so you bind the person that's sleeping. What do y'all want to do now?
I'm gonna pursue the hobbled individual.
What's that?
I'm gonna go after the
Okay.
the guy with the arrow in the leg.
Sure. Give me a survival check.
I was an adventurer like you, so it took an arrow in the knee.
16.
Okay. The trail just kind of leads into the woods. You can follow the trail, but you're not really catching up to him. It's a little bit of a trickier trail to follow, just because some of the snow has been melted. So you're not catching up to him as you'd like to. But you can see where he went. Yeah, and then at some point, the people kind of disperse. It's just kind of like a weird little upset. Everyone just kind of goes back to bed and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, then I suppose we should interrogate the individual. So once the guy kind of slap him awake after he's tied, and we're like surrounded him.
It's a male dwarf with a brown beard, and he says, oh God, oh, and he looks up at you in shock, and he says, oh no. And he says, are you going to kill me?
Well, it depends on what information you provide. What's going on here?
And he says, I'll tell you if you make me a promise. If you let me go and leave the village, then I'll tell you. If my friends in the village find out, they will surely have my life. This was not my doing.
What do you mean by that?
He says, do I have your promise that you will let me go? He says, if you let me go and let me leave this town, I will tell you.
Well, I'll like, one sec. I'll like point to him and be like, I need to speak with my compatriots first.
Sure.
And I'll turn to you guys and quietly. I think we need to have someone from the town as witness. No one will believe our word.
Oh, yes.
I
Yeah,
think
that's a good
maybe we
idea.
bring the mead hall owner, and have him as witness
Mm-hmm.
because he seems impartial.
Mm-hmm.
Why
And
not bring over what's his face? The guy who's accusing
Shandar?
us. Yeah.
Shandar?
This individual is a dwarf.
I feel like that could.
I don't.
The thing too is if Shandar is there, is going to have an influence on it. And if we don't have Shandar there, he's going to ask why he wasn't involved.
I could also persuade this individual to tell us against his will. So if we have Shandar present and the whole town present, then it doesn't matter if we make any agreement with him.
Mhm.
He can tell us outright.
Yeah, I want Shandar here for sure. Benefit of the doubt says he actually thinks we're bad luck or something, some nonsense. But
Can we get Shandar and someone else too?
yeah, the meat hall owner is a good
Yeah.
idea.
Let's gather.
So as you're sort of talking about this, you can tell the dwarf can pick up little bits and whatever. And he says, no witnesses. I'm telling you, my reputation's at stake here.
And what reputation is that? For an arsonist?
He says, no, I'm not an arsonist. I just needed to feed my family.
So you were paid to do this?
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, as you saw by this dwarf fellow, we aren't very well trusted here. No one will take our word.
Where did your friend go?
And he says, well, I suppose he ran away.
So you're from around here, I'm assuming?
He says, I am. He says, please, if you let me go, not only will I tell you what is going on, but I'll give you half the sum of my life savings. I swear.
We're not interested in the gold. We need proof, is what we need. Do you have any contracts? Anything that has this implicating this individual?
I do have some evidence, yes.
Need good evidence.
I have what I have. I can't promise anything I don't.
How can we be sure that your word is worth your life?
Well, because it's all I've got.
And what about your family?
Please, they can't know.
So you'll just get up and disappear and your family will as well?
No, I don't live here, but I am known here.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from one of the other towns.
Then why are you all the way out here trying to burn down this town, or this inn, that we were in?
And he says, I will tell you if you let me go, I promise. And you can do what you will with that information. I'm a man of my word. I don't want my life ruined. Please.
Who are we supposed to pin this on? We can't say it's you. Then who do we pin this on?
He says, I will tell you. I swear. On my mother's grave. Please. I don't want to be seen with you.
What does everybody think?
What are other people doing right now? I'm assuming we're still in the street.
You're a little bit far away, so people were, they were kind of huddled around Mead Hall, but now a lot of people have just really gone to bed because it was kind of in the middle of the night, essentially. So there's not really anyone around. Here and there, there's a person wandering out that got woken up late, or woken up past everything. But yeah, so there's really not a whole lot of people, but there is potential that if this dwarf doesn't want to be seen, that someone could see him. If there's a potential, yeah.
Well, how about this? How about we have no witnesses to your face?
Very well.
And your name.
Very well.
But we have them listen to what you're saying, because we need another person's. They won't believe us.
But he says, how will they listen to me and not know it's me?
We'll cover your face.
But they'll know my voice.
Are you that familiar with this town?
Yes. I deliver mead here. Or from here. Yes, I come here often.
Well, can't you change your voice? I mean, I can make myself sound like this. And choose.
He says, I'm not a man of acting. I can try, but they will surely know it's me. I really can't risk my life being ruined. Please, if you just let me go, I will tell you everything you want.
What evidence do you have? Offer that up as a sign of good faith that we can trust you and that what you will say is good.
I will tell you who gave me these orders. And I also have some evidence
All right,
of their involvement.
How about this? We have an agreement that we'll let you go if the information you provide us is sufficient.
And one other
Otherwise, we're implicated in this. And not only is your life forfeited, but also ours. Because they won't believe us, most likely. This Shandar individual has done a very good job of sullying our names, as he wants to be speaker, which we are also running for. We do not wish death on you. We understand it is hard here. And I can imagine it's tough to provide for your family. But unfortunately, you committed a crime. And it can't come back to us.
Very well. I'll take my shot.
All right. I'm gonna pee.
On that note. All right, I'll wait till Chase gets back. Excuse me.
Cat.
Okay. He says, well, it was Shandar. When he realized that you all were potentially a threat to him becoming the speaker of Goodmead, he knew that I was supposed to be leaving tomorrow. And he hired me and my friend Jorgen to pretend to set a small fire. And then he planned to cause the blame, create the blame around you, in an attempt to win the any kind of election or favor of the town. He has meetings underneath his house. There's a secret compartment. I'm not sure where it is in his house. Unlocks to a basement room. I'm sure you can find evidence of what I'm saying there. But he has meetings there with his dwarven clan there once a week. And when you came into town and he had gotten wind that Olivessa had wanted you to become speaker, he became worried. He knew that he could beat Olivessa because the town doesn't favor her much. But he became worried when he heard musings of her talking to you. I'm really sorry. I'm a struggling man, farmer and merchant. It wasn't personal. Please forgive me. My friend Jorgen the same.
The evidence that we spoke of?
Shandar hires people that don't have a lot of money like me to do some evil deeds. In fact, there was also believe it or not, Shandar is wanted by the authorities in Mirbar for the murder of another dwarf. Some of the agents located him a few years back and have blackmailed him into serving as their eyes and ears in the town. Once a month, Shandar travels somewhere. I don't quite know where. I'm assuming one of these towns. And comes back with a lot of information. I don't know where he gets it.
Interesting. Do you know when he would be moving next?
Well, I suppose it was 2 weeks since his last sojourn, so probably another couple weeks, but I don't really know. I'd also be willing to give you any information in the future that I come across, if we end on good terms.
Where can we find you?
He says, as long as you promise not to share where I live. He says, I live in East Haven, in the Lower East Side. Next to... Next to what? The White Lady Inn. The house 2 houses down. That's where I stay. Please.
Know when the next meeting will be? Weekly meetings that they hold.
I suppose probably in about 3 or 4 days or so. Somewhere around there. I don't know. Obviously, if you see a bunch of dwarves going to Shandar's house, you'll know what they're going for.
Fair enough. Do you know if there's any way that Shandar documents any of these illicit hirings?
Potentially. I did see some papers in his basement. I've only been in his basement once, though, so I didn't get a good look around, but there is something there. There potentially must be. But be careful, he's more dangerous than he looks.
Warning.
And please don't let this get out. If he knows that I helped you, he will kill me. That is what I meant about not sharing my information. He will kill me. He knows where I live.
Fair enough. All right. Well, does anybody think of any other information that we could get from this guy?
And he says, I'll do whatever it takes for you to help you in this endeavor and help put Shandar behind bars. But as long as I can do so in the shadows.
Has Shandar compensated you yet?
No.
So he pays you after the deed is done.
Yeah.
Sounds like a pretty shitty person, of course, because assuming you get caught, then you don't get paid. All right, well, assuming that we get him busted, we'll be sure that you get money to support your family.
Thank you. He sends part of his hand. He says, just call me T.
Fair. Also, you might want to go help your friend Jorgen. My counterpart here shot him in the leg with an arrow. He's probably struggling.
I saw. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And let this be the last of these dealings.
I think it shall be. It's definitely scared the life out of me, realizing that I could lose it all. Thank you.
Right. Well, best of luck.
Okay.
I'll untie him.
Okay. And he runs off. And Olivessa comes up to you all and she says, oh my, I heard what happened at the Mead Hall. Are you all okay?
Yes, we are.
Oh, good.
Seems that it was pretty superficial damage to the building, so
Yes. Okay.
I think we're all right.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're okay. And she sort of takes her leave and goes back to her house.
All right, people. What do we want to do? I think we need to sting this. I think we need to sting Shandar. I don't think just coming out against him.
No. I think we gotta do some behind the scenes. So where he was wanted, they're blackmailing him.
To
Okay,
get
so we
information
can't
from
like
him.
tie him up and turn him in.
No, but if we can confirm that he's wanted in the town.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the town. I mean, he's wanted in the town, but then they're blackmailing him.
So I'm pretty sure that town is not in the 10 towns.
Okay.
So it's somewhere kind of far, I'm assuming. It's like some other part of Faerun or something. I don't know. Some other. Yeah. So we'll just say it's a town that's kind of far away.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to go to the town and get
Yeah.
that kind of information.
Is there anyone we could get as like a witness who could then kind of spread the truth about him?
I mean, we just had one.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like someone else in the town who's not, intimidated in the same way. I don't know.
I think everybody is either intimidated by Shandor or indifferent towards him, or likes him if they're dwarves.
I guess I'm wondering if we should deal with this hastily or not. I guess that's maybe our next decision.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Also, your room wasn't really damaged or anything. So if you want, you can go back up and, spend the rest of the night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll sleep it off.
Yeah.
Silas, as you get back up to the room, you remember sort of, when you were, had that really perceptive moment by the window, you remembered seeing some markings on the outside of the windowsill in the snow. And as you look at them, you can see that they appear to be like little itty bitty footprints.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
it's a Blanco Man. I want to follow them.
Okay, you want to follow him?
Yeah, dude. Be like, guys, we got our friends back.
Okay, I'm
Our
coming
friends
too.
back.
I want to come see him.
Okay, so the little footprints, they're kind of all over your window, as if like the little thing was trying to look in the window. And then they sort of like, you can see where the creature kind of plopped down from the window sill, and then it just began to like walk. But it appears to like be so light that it can just walk right on top of the snow, even like really, really fragile snow.
Sunday though.
Yeah, and it leads you to a house, just kind of an indiscriminate house. And inside the house, you can see a woman reading a book with a candle, and she looks vaguely familiar, but you can't place her. She's kind of like this, like this like middle-aged just woman. But you can see there's tons of these little tracks all around her house, like leading to and fro from her house. And there's like there's tracks that are going inside of her house and in like little holes and stuff.
Oh, okay. Wait. Okay. I'm here
This
too.
is the woman that contracted us to take care of the thing stealing stuff, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, it is
Okay.
her. It is her, and her name is what's her name? Sorry.
Oh, you're good. I actually didn't get it down.
No, I have it. It's my goodness. Oh, there it is. Okay. It is Danica Greysteel.
Sick name.
Yeah, that's a really cool
Yeah, Danica Greysteel. And she sort of cocks her head, and she looks at you, and she closes her book, and she opens her door, and she says, "Excuse me, can I help you?" And her
Yes,
eyes get wide, and she says, Have you come to help stop the thievery that's been going on?"
We actually tracked some footprints back here of a very tiny creature that we suspect full of the one that is stealing from you.
She says, "Tiny creature? What are you talking about?"
We actually encountered one in the woods, but a day ago. They are little mischievous forest sprites, basically. And we think that that's what's been stealing from you.
Nonsense. There's no way. There's no way something, whatever you're talking about, even exists. Someone is sneaking into my house and stealing my silverware. I need you to find out who it is.
All right, well, suppose we could out. I imagine this is very frustrating for her to have this little sprite creature stealing. I think, if it is the same one, then we should be able to lure it out with your fox. I don't want to catch it either. I mean, this woman's silverware is not worth this little adorable creature's little life.
Yes.
This thing is the
Too
shit.
cute.
Like,
yeah.
literally the coolest creature.
Awesome.
But I'm saying we need to stop it from doing this. And give it another reason to live. Maybe we could tell it to go fuck with Shandar's stuff.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun! Can we follow the tracks to where it may have been last?
Yeah, well, someone's got to make a survival check. The tracks are pretty difficult to follow.
Emily's on it. That's from Zelda. No,
I didn't know I could go back. Yeah. Goodbye. Ooh.
12.
Well, unfortunately, no. I mean, the tracks kind of go in and out, and some of the new snowfall has covered up some of the tracks, so there's really no way of telling what is going on.
Yeah. I say we try and lure it out with the fox.
All right. Get my little buddy from my bag.
And Danica says, "What is your plan? Would you like to come in and look at my house? You can, if you may.
If you don't mind, that may make things easier for us.
Of course. Of course.
Inspect the home.
Okay, you want to give me an investigation check?
Do other people also want to investigate?
Sure.
Yeah, might as well.
Snorri's like, I see house.
I see house. Okay, Silas, you do find, the only thing that you find is some footprints that seem to be made in like this sort of like sparkly silvery dust, but the dust is only in a trail where the creature walked. These like little mini footprints, but it's really kind of hard to see, and it's kind of like in the corner, like under like a kind of like a hole in the wall, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
A hole in the wall? Well, I mean, one place to start would maybe fix the holes in your walls.
and she, is that what you say?
Yeah, that might help. I mean,
and she says, "What are you talking about? Who could fit through that hole? Could you fit through that hole? No."
Well, actually, you'd be surprised at what magic is capable of doing.
She rolls her eyes and she says, "Magic? No one does magic here. I just need you to find who is stealing my silverware. It is a family heirloom. I need it back."
All right, we'll be on it. It'll be.
And she says, "I think I have something that can help you."
All right.
And she pulls out a lantern and she drops the lantern in front of you. And she says, "Take it."
What is this exactly?
And she says, "I don't know how it works."
Okay, well, I mean, a lantern is better than no lantern, I suppose.
She says, "It was given to me by some other scholar who said it had some kind of properties to it. I don't know how to use it."
Snorri! You want to hook a brother up and maybe tell me what this doodad little dongle does?
Yep, I'll hit it with identify.
Okay.
Or identify. That was bad. I'm going to go.
Identify.
That's my own joke.
Cutie. You make cute.
Okay, so Snorri, this is what it is. I'll post it in the Discord.
Discord.
Lantern of tracking.
And it is enhanced to track elementals.
Cool.
That's pretty dope.
That is sick.
Yeah. So she says, "I hope it can help you. Someone said it was helpful for them solving this problem, but I don't understand how it works, nor do I care. Just find my silverware."
Right. Well, I think this should definitely make our job easier. Thank you.
Perfect.
And we investigate. We start using it.
Okay. So basically, long story short, after an hour or two walking around, nothing, zero, nada, zilch. So basically, you've determined that there's none of these in Goodmead.
Yeah, I think we'll have to head into the woods where we first encountered them.
Yes, that is a genius idea, Arid. I did not actually think about that legitimately, so that's a good idea. I was like, well, fuck. Now we're done.
Yeah, I think it's still going to be quite a challenge because it says 300 feet for quite small creatures. So, but I mean, it's a big step up.
Yeah,
Having no
basically
idea.
the woods are really big and it's nothing, zero, zilch.
Well, maybe we wait until tomorrow night.
So okay, so we're gonna get a little meta here, so you guys don't waste time. So basically, how this quest works is you've just got to go to different towns.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the only way that it works. So
Okay.
you can spend all your time here, but you're just not gonna find any. So
Okay. So as
To
a
another town.
Yeah.
mental note, every
Yeah,
time we go
right.
to a town, we'll use this.
Yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sick. That's a fucking awesome item.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
So, anyways, yeah. What do y'all want to do?
Well, I think maybe we should finish the night out, rest at the inn, and then.
Let's go back and get burned down.
Yeah. Wow, that came from the depths of hell. All right. What do you all think we should do about Shandar? Oh, he's apparently stronger than we think he is. We think he is.
Well, the dumb giant has a bit of a plan. The townsfolk wanted to organize a debate, and we don't all need to be there for the debate. Who?
Oh yeah.
That's a really good
Might
point.
Good.
So you guys could go stake
to-
his house out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think Silas, you'll be the speaker for the debate,
And I
and,
think
and I'm stealthy.
and Snorri could help with some of the guiding me on the right path when speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Then Arid could back up.
Guard
Yeah.
the door while she's
Yeah,
stealthily moving inside.
and also back her up if anything goes south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Perfect. Well,
Got the plan.
I think we should maybe work off this hangover before I choose to do this debate. Is there anything we want to do in the interim?
We could. I mean, how long does it take to get to East Haven? Could we move there, go there in a
Oh,
day? And
yes.
sell some?
I can tell you.
Livestock?
We could go Neolithid scouting.
So to Good Mead. Yeah, it's only 4.5 hours. So it's not far.
So she said it's north of the cave, right? The Illithid crash.
Yes.
So could we potentially go try and scout that out and go to East Haven, because East Haven is also north.
Correct.
Yeah.
I want to check that shit out. That sounds awesome. And I know Chris is on board with that.
It may be
Awesome.
metagaming, but it does sound dangerous too. But
What? Well,
I mean,
the
it
beer
is a
big was able to
crash.
scout it out.
I mean, think about it.
Sure.
It's supposed to be like a space. People get pretty fucked up in car accidents. I can't imagine surviving hurtling through the atmosphere and hitting the ground.
Also, Starjammer, I think, is the term for that whole, like, speaking out of the world. Starjammer is the thing where the Illithids go and like use basically magic spaceships and travel through space and stuff, and it's really fucking cool.
Hmm.
See, no, Spelljammer. Might be Spelljammer. It's one of the two. It's pretty neat. They have really cool ships.
I believe it
also-
is Spelljammer.
Yes, Spelljammer. Also, Mind Flayers would destroy us at this
Yeah.
level,
yeah,
but they would have also destroyed the Virbig without any troubles. So
yeah. Now that you say that,
Unless-
it does make sense. But the Virbig might not have encountered the main craft.
That. Otherwise, I was gonna say completely meta here, but they also can mind control people.
That's true. They can also make people think things. Like they can plant thoughts in their minds, which is fucking terrifying. So they can make you think that you never saw something,
Right.
which is scary. And that something doesn't exist. But I want to check it out either way. I mean, we could be cautious.
Sure.
Unless,
I mean,
unless
if it means the death of our party, I mean, we died to a fucking, mind flayer spaceship. It'd be pretty cool. But
Worth it.
Worth it.
YOLO. Okay, well, I think we'll go that way then. Towards
Okay.
the illicit Minecraft.
Alrighty.
Minecraft.
With a D, Mindcraft.
Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, so as so y'all are walking. Here, let's get back.
yeah, we'll get rid of our livestock first, right?
Oh.
Or
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to try and sell that in Goodmead?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have to make a few persuasion checks if you want to try and do that.
I mean, we could also tag them along.
Oh, also you get 2 ticks
Yes.
for your reputation in Goodmead, which is really good because the people are happy. So, however we want to mark that. Okay. So,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, we're at Z.
Okay. So, do you want to try and sell them here, or do you want to try and sell them in East Haven?
We still have good rep or decent rep in East Haven too, right? I think.
Yeah, we're at zeros for both.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. We have good rep in Dugan's Hole, the place
Dugan's
that
Hole, we have a great
I
rep.
may never go back to. But all right.
Well, you have 2, 2 ticks, or yeah, no, you in this town you guys have like 2 markings. I think this is the best reputation you have in any town is Goodmead.
Because we've spent so much time here.
Yeah, so you have
Okay.
like 2 full ticks. So I should come up with different names. So like maybe a tick will be like 1 or 2 out of 5, and then like 1 mark will be like 5 ticks. Does that make sense?
Okay, so
So you have
You
2
have a mark?
marks. You have 2 marks, and you should have 1 mark in Dugan's Hole, right? Does that make sense? Plus however many ticks you might have, and a tick is just like a slow progression towards another mark.
gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, we weren't ticks. These were full blown bonuses. Like
Yeah.
2.
Yep. You just
Gotcha.
did. Yep. You're like, yep. You did good. You brought the mead back. People are happy.
Okay, well then, yeah, we'll try and sell them here. I'll
Okay.
do some persuasion checks.
Mm-hmm. You can add that +2.
Oh, sick! 24.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah. You find. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Someone will buy them all for 120 gold pieces.
Total?
Yeah.
That sounds fair. We shall sell it for 120. So everybody had 30. Theirs.
Wait, well, how much do we get for the other one? Was it
A 7. Yeah, 750. So then add 30, everybody, to your geld. And then, so we got a bunch of wool. Lot of wool is what I have written down.
A lot of wool. Do you want to sell that too?
Yeah, sure.
30 gold.
So then everybody gets everybody gets 7 and then 5 silver pieces. Okay. Nice.
Ooh.
We can sell the other stuff in East Haven. Or what about the bear hide? It says worth 20 gold.
Sure.
Okay, offload that. So everybody can add 5 to theirs. Sorry. Just going through the list.
Anything else?
Can sell the gem worth 10 unless somebody wants to save it. No? Everybody can Add 5 silver, 2 gold and 5 silver pieces. A real big bank here. I think that's.
What's the? There's not an alchemist.
No, there's not an alchemist. So, yeah, I think that covers pretty much everything.
Cool.
So, as a side note, we did this because I took notes. I forgot to mention it. But back when we were in Dugan's Hole, we killed those dwarves, and we took all their like rusty weapons. We gave those to the people in Dugan's Hole, just as a side note,
Nice.
so that can help defend themselves because they had like no weapons when we were there. Okay, I think that covers like all of the trinkety stuff that I have to sell. Okay. Then northward.
Northward. Okay. So, roughly about an hour or so on your journey north, you can see that on the road there appears to be a huge mess. Huge mess. You can see like what appears to be an overturned sled. Yeah, and you can just see that up ahead, just in the middle of the road.
I'll make a perception check to see what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, you might have to get closer. It looks like a sled crashed of some kind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm always doing that. I'll try and sneak up closer.
Sure. You don't hear or see anything. Like, there's nothing there. It's just like a sled that just crashed. Yeah.
Okay, well, then we should
Yeah.
let's approach.
Yeah,
We'll approach
okay.
cautiously.
Yeah.
Okay.
People
Yeah,
are-
actually, now everyone give me a perception check. Sorry. I probably should have done that sooner. All right. Well, Zafira, you notice, well, first of all, so when you get to the sled, you can see that it's kind of a, it's a larger dog sled. And it's kind of turned on its side, and you can see that there's just stuff everywhere. It looks like bags have been ripped open, and there's like livestock feed, and just like stuff is just kind of everywhere. There's like little mini barrels that are just, have rolled out. But additionally, what you see is there is blood. There's blood everywhere. And you can see 2 male bodies just lying there dead. They look really ravaged, like not just like a stab wound, like something really went to town on these 2 guys.
What would be the check to like
a medicine check?
Yeah. Or I was gonna say like to understand what killed them.
Well, can you look in the tracks?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zafira, you see a large dog track.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Large dog tracks.
Everyone's gonna die.
And the men almost look like some of their limbs have been like almost partially disjointed or ripped, like there's a lot of ripping going on, both in like the sacks, both in their bodies and everything, just sort of like lots of ripping happening. Yeah, but yeah, you see large tracks of large dog tracks. A set. You can actually make a survival check, and then I'll tell you what you know.
Oh, well, I don't know.
I'm sorry, what'd you roll?
A 10.
You can discern that there's definitely more than one, but you're not sure how many. Like is different tracks.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Is there? Can I see if they're going off in a specific direction?
It looks like what you can tell is it looks like they kind of hung out in this area for a minute. So there's tracks going every which way. So you're not sure which ones are the most fresh ones that are leading away, because some of them lead away and then they come back, and so it looks like they kind of hung out here for a while. So there's quite a lot of tracks.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I suppose.
Is the sled still usable?
Yeah. What's the state of the sled?
Yeah, the sled itself is actually pretty okay. You can also see sort of kind of a little bit off in the forest. You can see like a smaller dog type creature, and it's sort of like has its its ears perked up as it's looking at you, but it's licking its paw. It appears to be licking a wound.
Oh.
Well, I think we should
Yeah,
beckon it over.
Yeah. Kind of like
Make.
kneel down to the ground and kind of like extend an arm.
Want to give me a handle animal?
Oh, I hit you.
Oh my. Okay.
Nat 20.
The dog surprisingly sort of runs over to you, Zafira, and is a little cautious, but after maybe 45 seconds or so, you're offering it food or whatever you're doing, feels very comfortable with you, starts wagging its tail. It's like a really beautiful blue-eyed husky-ish dog. It's a female. She appears to have a really large bite wound on one of her legs, and she can't walk very well.
Anything we can do to help?
Can heal her.
Oh yeah, can we heal her?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cast Cure Wounds on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always forget to use
Yeah.
that.
Okay. All right, yeah. So she thanks you. She's feeling really good. Now she kind of runs around for a second. Kind of has a lot of energy. Appears to be a younger pup or younger dog-ish. Yeah, and really takes to you, Saphira.
Oh.
I'll look at the tracks and try and determine what was the sled heading to Goodmead or heading to East Haven?
So the sled was heading to Goodmead. Yes.
With the help of the giant, I'll ask him, let's right this sled and maybe load the goods back on. And
we got Dilbert with us?
Norbert?
Oh, is that what you named it? You named it Norbert?
Nobody gave anything, and I love Norbert.
I'm Norbert.
Norbert.
Let's hook Norbert up.
And now we can, so Norbert. And then, we'll load the supplies back on the sled, and I'll also check the guys and see if there's any documents of what they were doing or any identification or anything.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Investigate. 30.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, yes. So you do find basically a merchant slip, essentially, that describes the different things these people were carrying, animal feed and some ale, what have you. So you assume they either bought something or they were going to go sell something. You're not sure. And then let's see. You also find a small potion that has a green liquid.
Are you on this, baby boy?
Yep.
I'll be right back.
Sure.
Bird.
All right, Snorri, are you just casting Identify, or what are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's antitoxin.
Oh.
So basically, if someone gets poisoned and they drink it, and they're good, it also gives you advantage on poison saving throws for 1 hour.
Wasn't that nice?
Yeah.
All right. Well, does it look like these merchants, based off the slip, were working for an organization, or was this their goods that they were selling?
You know, that's a good question. You're not exactly sure. But what you do see is you do see an emblem of a woman, like an outline of a woman that is painted white. But you don't know what that means.
Wonder if it's from the White Lady.
Oh, someone's paying attention.
So it must be from the inn. She must have been delivering goods.
Oh no, good.
Well, I mean, it looks to me that this sled is now unclaimed and could serve us well. So I say it's ours.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Wait, can we bury these guys? Maybe.
Or maybe we should bring the bodies. I don't know if we should bring the bodies back.
No, let's just bury them.
Okay.
Let's bury them.
Is there anything on their bodies?
Nothing important, no.
And we'll, a little ways off the road, we'll find an area and bury them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, these
let's
winter
put that
wolves are
sled,
clearly
man.
an issue.
Yeah, they're real Yeah.
So what should we do? Obviously, they need to be taken care of.
We can't track them though. There's no.
Yeah, you don't know where they are.
Where they went.
All right. Well, then
So we kind of
on to East Haven.
Yeah.
Let a few more
Yeah.
people die, and then we'll find them.
Yeah, we'll just track the dead bodies. Follow the limbs.
I mean, it's less mouths to feed, so that's dark.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, so you continue north. If you want, you can veer off and attempt to look for what the Veerbeek was talking about, or you can just go straight to East Haven.
Yeah, let's go Veerbig thing.
Okay. Sounds good. So since you don't know what you're looking for, you can give me a survival check at disadvantage.
Back.
Whoever's leading the party, whoever wants to lead.
Okay. That's me.
Well, Chris, you wanna help with this, homeboy?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Coming in hot.
Survival.
One more.
Survival.
So a 13 total with guidance.
A 13 total. Well, you know what? Okay. Yeah, thankfully it's still a beautiful day out. But you just spend most of the day wandering and you don't find anything. Okay. Yeah. You do notice some deer look at you quizzically, or quizzically. I don't know if that's a word. But that's really all you see.
Right. Well,
Are we still at the sled crash? Or
You have no idea where that is. So what would you like to do?
yeah, what y'all want to do?
Hmm.
You want to keep searching, or do you want to just head to East Haven? Offloads.
we're researching for the
Lithid.
okay. How far north have we gone, I suppose?
You're like, I don't know, maybe like here-ish. Somewhere around there. So you just went off the trail for a bit.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that's not right. Hold on. That's not right. So it's maybe like here. Or maybe we'll say it's kind of in these woods. Somewhere, yeah.
Soup du jour?
Words are hard. Should we search a little bit more and then strike out again? We'll just be
Sure.
on our way.
Yeah. There we go.
Everyone
Give
give
you
me
bardic inspiration.
okay. That's fine. Everyone give me a frost check. Okay. Well, thankfully the weather's good. So no one is exhausted or anything. Okay, and y'all are gonna search more. All right, so then survival at disadvantage, whoever's leading the party.
Oh, okay.
Christopher, not quite as good this
What is
time.
the second three?
Oh, fuck.
Wait, didn't no?
Yeah, I mean, you could add a 1d6 to that, but it's not going to do much.
Well, unfortunately, you go into the evening, and you just don't see anything. It does get a little chillier, though.
Okay, well, we'll go back to East Haven.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So so you arrive at East Haven, and even though it's nighttime, the town is a bustle. It's like the New York City of this place, so there's a lot going on. What do you want to do? Go shopping?
Go shopping!
Where do you want to go?
I mean, we should buy some oil to start.
Okay.
So I'm going to buy like 20
Oh.
flasks of oil.
Is the East Haven doc still in here? Do I need to repost it? Oh, here it is. I'll just repost it. Okay, so this is the East Haven store. I'll repost it in the Discord. So if you want to buy anything, you can go ahead and do that.
Wasn't there something we were gonna sell in David?
There was the alchemical things, but I kind of want to check out that druid.
Oh yeah. That's good.
So basically, also, if you click on if you click on under the Ruden's Armory and General Goods, if you click on weapons, the big like blue or armor, you can basically buy any weapons or armor that's in the player's handbook. Just an FYI.
FYI.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, yeah.
Well, also, I mean, we also could check out, we got some good cash money. So we could check out some other towns to see if there's any items we may want.
Oh, did you want to look in this town for the Chwigwa?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I just
Okay.
bought oil. Why didn't I immediately do that?
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so someone give me a D100. Whoever wants to.
I'll do it.
Okay.
14.
Wow. Okay. Well, guess what? Lantern glows.
Ooh.
The exact number we needed to get.
Okay. So basically, yeah. So like not long after you begin searching, the lantern begins to glow. Okay, sorry guys, 1 second. Okay, we don't need that. Okay. Okay, so basically it glows, but then it fades shortly thereafter. However, you do find some little tracks.
Naughty little boy.
Mm-hmm.
Is it tracks that we could potentially follow, or is it kind of like,
Oh yeah, they look pretty fresh.
want to survive?
Preferably.
Okay, Emily's gonna track.
You know, they're still easy enough to follow. So you're actually okay. And shortly thereafter, the tracks lead to a small little clearing. And you can see a dinner plate with branches and pine cones arranged on the plate, and placed between them, you can see a knife and a fork and what appears to be berries on the plate.
Oh, that's cute.
That's so cute. Why is it so cute?
Because I'm having dinner and it's a twig and some berries and an acorn.
Is good. It's all the food groups. Berries, nuts, and acorns.
Oh god, yeah.
Okay,
So do you want to move closer and?
Yes.
Wait, is it like a tiny little plate?
No, it's one of the
a big
woman's
plate. It's a big plate.
Big plate. Okay.
Yeah. And as you continue and get closer, the lantern begins to glow. Okay, so everyone give me a perception check.
I perceive.
Damn, I'm useless.
Okay, you got a 19.
Just kidding.
Oh wow. Except for Snorri, is that right? Okay.
Yep.
19.
Everyone except for Snorri, you can hear, like, as you walk into the clearing and kind of poke around, you can hear like little rustles from behind trees and little bits of like movement, like, but like kind of all around you. Okay. And then who got the highest perception? Oh, both of you tied. Okay, so Arid and Zafira, both of you see from behind a tree a little pine cone-like creature's face just kind of pop out. But it doesn't have a face, weirdly. Here, actually, let me pull up that. It has kind of like this interesting like mask on it. Where are you?
Where are you?
Where are you?
I think. What are you saying?
All right. Well, I was gonna show you guys with my background, but I guess I don't have it or something. I don't know. It's fine. Cool. Huh. Oh, no, I do. What's that? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, see how behind me they've got like these little like cute little masks. So it's like that's what they look like. Okay, and you can see it it kind of looks at you, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, there's a snowball just gets hurled right at you, Arid. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it just goes right in your face, Arid. And then you can see sort of, a lot of the other creatures kind of peering out at you, and some of them are holding, silverware. Some of them are holding like bobby pins and like bits of metal, just like kind of random stuff. And they begin to throw snowballs at you all, but sort of in like a playful manner. So what do you do?
I'll
Go ahead.
yeah, maybe start balling up a small snowball.
Okay.
Kind of give it a gentle toss in their general direction. Not really
Okay.
hit one.
Give me a ranged attack roll.
Okay. How would I do that?
I mean, it would be so you're not proficient in throwing snowballs, so just make a dexterity check. So just like click dexterity, click the dexterity button.
Okay.
Yeah.
12.
12. Okay. Unfortunately, just it misses a Chwigwa.
So I'm gonna get out my little fox
Okay.
who loved them,
Oh,
and they
yes.
loved it last time. So I'm gonna get
Yes.
out my fox and just kind of like set her on the ground and let her be wandering.
Okay.
And then
She runs over to an area where you perceive one of the Chwigwas to be.
And we'll just kind of like, I'm gonna raise my hands up and be like, we mean you no harm. Please stop.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
13.
Okay. And with that, they all kind of sort of come out and just walk a little bit. Them carrying their forks and their knives and whatnot, and they begin to approach the plate. And some of them, move the berries off the plate, and they begin to cut and stab with the fork. But they do so in a way as if they were cutting and piercing food that was there, but the food isn't there. If that makes sense.
Kind of like they're imitating eating.
Yeah.
Like
Like when you're like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but like one of them's holding a fork, the other one's holding a knife.
That's too damn cute.
So what do y'all do?
I'm gonna eat these guys.
I'm gonna try and persuade them.
Okay, well, Snorri, and who else hasn't acted? Snorri and Silas. What do you want to do?
What are you little guys doing there? Are you trying to imitate us eating?
They don't appear to understand, potentially not even hear you. The fox, on the other hand, is playing with them, and it's like rolling on its back, and the little creatures are scratching its belly, and one of them is wrestling with it.
How many are there of them?
There's about 15.
Oh wow! It's a party.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm so confused. What's going on? Is there like any knowledge check I can do that I think would be insightful on this?
Some of them, let's see. The fear you're an elf, some of them begin to crawl up your body. Just start to, grab onto things and like slowly climb on you.
Like a swarm?
Yeah, like in a curious, cute way, or in like a aggressive?
No, in a curious way. Arid, you notice that they seem familiar with your kind as well. So they begin to kind of climb on you. Their hands are really sticky. And like they can just stick their hands on your skin and basically just climb you, essentially.
Right. Well, I mean, we came for the silverware. I
want to make a knowledge check, like a nature check or something.
Well, what is that going to do?
Yeah, I mean, I think we just maybe.
Wait, what's our purpose here? What are we trying to accomplish?
I don't want to like take the silverware because then they're gonna like.
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, who cares if the woman gets her silverware back?
So
it's stopping them from taking it back.
So after that, after they cut up the fake food, they all stand around the plate looking at you patiently.
Oh, I'll go up and like grab a part of a berry and try to eat it, like slowly.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't think there's anything there, but you might have to pretend.
Well, no, there's berries, aren't there?
There was a few berries, but they cleared the berries off the plate.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
just go up and eat.
Oh yeah, I'll go up and like grab out like I don't know like utensils I have from my mess kit or something and like start to pretend eat. Mmm.
Okay, and they clap.
Wow, you have prepared quite something here. This is absolutely splendid.
They get excited, and some of them begin to jump, and they can jump really high. They can jump like 2.5 feet. They're like, boing!
Jumping ring. You're like,
And then they look at the rest of the party.
Well, our hosts have prepared us food.
I'm gonna get out some utensils and I'm gonna sit down and feast and be like,
Yeah.
oh,
I'll grab a piece.
so
with my
wonderful.
fingers.
Thank you.
And while you eat too, some of them they crawl up on your shoulders and they're kind of like looking into your mouth and like wanting to get like a really close
Oh,
sort of like account of this.
And
And then like just waiting to see your expression and then you know when you say they get really excited and they run off you and they run around.
that's so cute. They don't know what eating is. I try and slip one in my pocket. They're mine now.
And you know some of them you know go into you know your hair Zafira and your hair and your beard Snorri and like you know they begin to like braid it and make like little hammocks in it for themselves. to
Oh
sleep
my
on.
God, Snow.
thank you forever. Because I did a wood friend.
Do you want? Are you curious about what eating is? I inquire to them.
Okay, and they kind of look at each other and they appear to communicate in these little clicks, these little like and so they click around with each other back and forth and they point to the fork and then they point to the knife and they just begin to simulate you know like whatever one of you is doing you know like if you move to the plate like they'll move to the plate with the fork and knife and when you like grab a piece of fake food like they'll grab a piece of fake food.
Oh.
Oh, this is too damn cute. I legitimately don't know what to do. I don't want to stop
Yeah.
them.
And then all of a sudden they drop the silverware and they flee.
Oh, goodbye.
Oh,
Did you okay?
buddies.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll pick up the silverware.
Oh, you shouldn't take it from him.
Well, it's just gonna sit out here.
No, they'll come back and get it.
I'll,
They're testing it.
we all technically have like a mess kit, right? Our own little fork
Yeah.
and knife and plate or something.
Yeah, I would hope so.
All right. Well,
Yeah, swap. That's
mine
fine.
behind in place of the silverware we take.
Good idea.
Sorry, what?
Smart thinking there, giant.
Giant. Okay, and everyone give me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Nice, Chris. Dude, Chris got the highest. Coming in.
Coming in
And that's
I
hot.
like-
gotta say, I'm vibing with this music.
Good.
Spooksville.
Oh, why is this being such a fucking?
What a eat
Oh,
cat. Oh,
that's why. Okay. All right, whatever. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second
Good.
here.
Ow, don't play.
Okay, there we go.
Play.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. So, let's see. Okay, Chris, you can see what appears to be wispy air. Like some wispy mass of air or something. Fast approaching. Anywho, let me put this on here and then I'll update our map. So, with that, everybody, I think we're gonna need to roll some initiative.
Oh God.
Oh no!
Okay, hold on. Are you gonna put us on the? Let's not roll until after-
Will. There
yeah,
you go.
click your character before we roll initiative,
Okay.
so that he doesn't have to put in our initiative.
Okay, here's the wispy air. Oh, it doesn't look like wispy
yeah.
air. There we go. Wispy air. Okay.
Wow. That makes it fun.
People rolled, except for Ben.
Okay, and then all right, so then let's do this. Okay. Oh wow. Cool. Well, let's see. So what did y'all roll? So let's see. Essentially perception 18. Chris. Okay, so everyone except for Chris is surprised. So let's see. So Chris, what do you want to do? Or excuse me, Snorri, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna use Sacred Flame off the bat, just so we can gauge it.
Okay.
So it'll have to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. Okay. I got 11.
Okay, so it's a hit. That's
Okay.
perfect.
Okay.
It takes 8 radiant damage.
8 radiant. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Okay. All right, 8 radiant damage to this thing. And oh. Okay. 8 radiant damage. It is. Okay. Cool. Now it's the creature's turn. What is the creature gonna do? The creature. Okay, the creature is gonna attack Arid. It's pissed. It's really big, by the way. It's maybe like 10 feet wide. It's like 7 feet tall. It's a big creature.
Does it have a form?
No.
Okay.
It's just like a wisp of air. It's like a big. It sometimes has like, it sometimes forms like things. Like right now, it's going to try to attack. So it's going to form like a ball, and then the ball's going to go at Mr. Arid here.
Interesting.
Oh, Arid, that's going to be a hit. And oh dear. Okay. Wow. Okay, Arid, so that's going to be 3 points of damage. Okay.
What type of, is it cold damage?
No, it is not actually. Believe it or not, it's bludgeoning.
Wind punch.
Oh, and then, this is cool. Then it's actually going to move on to you guys. So everyone except, who's this over here? So everyone except Snorri, give me a strength saving throw. And this wind is going crazy around you. Just okay. Arid is pretty good. Silas, I don't know about you. Zafira, I need a strength save. Okay, Silas and Zafira, unfortunately, you are going to be flung. In a random direction. That's fun. Okay, Silas. Silas, you fly. Is this Silas? No, that's God. Okay, hold on. Silas, you fly 5, 10, 15, 20. And Zafira, you fly 5, 10, 15, 20. And then you both take...
What is this song? This is beautiful.
It is beautiful, but it is not what I wanted.
What is it?
What is it from? Let's see. Nightingale's Eyes, featuring It's just like someone makes music like this. I don't know. It's not from anything.
Oh, that's cool.
Nightingale. It's called Nightingale's Eyes by
Cool.
Rainy Shokan.
Huh.
Well, we're gonna switch to battle music, so
I just wanted to get that because I like this. It's really
yeah,
pretty.
yeah. So Nightingale's Eyes.
Thank you.
welcome.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, so you're gonna take some damage. Okay, and it's that plus something. Oh wait, it's more than that. Oh god, this is bad. Or potentially bad. Oh, okay, so that's gonna be 11 damage. And you are prone. Oh. But thankfully you didn't hit a wall. That would have been worse.
That was rude, dude.
What? Alright, I don't understand that. Okay, that's fine. So you take 11 damage and you're prone. Cool. And then I think, is that it? Yes, that's it. So now we're at the top of the round with Silas. What do you want to do? You are prone. Oops, this creature's actually here.
Okay.
Wait, how much damage did I take? I don't remember. Sorry.
2 damage.
Oh,
Yes.
all right.
Okay. I will. I will use Dissonant Whispers on it, so it gets a whiz saving throw.
Whiz save. Okay. It got 20.
Hey, well no, it still does do damage. Keep forgetting that. Okay, so it takes six damage,
6 damage.
and as a bonus action, I will Inspire Arid,
Okay.
and then I will move further back.
Okay. Sounds good. Zafira, what are you gonna do?
With an arrow. Yeah, and then Hunter's Mark is on that.
Oh, that's a critical.
Man,
Ruh-roh. Oh, I hate to do this to you, Zafira, but if you're attacking it, you get disadvantage.
So then, no, you won't do that. So just roll. So we'll take. Yeah, so hit it again. Okay, well, 25 to hit.
Okay, that still hits.
Then it would be 8 plus 5, so 13 total damage.
Okay. Sounds
Oh, and it's first round of combat, so you get a second attack.
correct.
Yes. So 16 to hit.
Yes. Yes, that does hit.
Then it'd be 14 total damage.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
And you
So-
add another 1d8 to that attack because it's you get a bonus.
And then +1.
Okay. Awesome. Anything else from you, Zafira?
I'm not back up this way.
Snorri, what are you gonna do?
Hmm. All my magic, I have very little options. I'll cast Magic Weapon on my Warhammer and swing it. So that would be 17.
Can you attack again? Because you get disadvantage.
Oh damn, that thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you hit it.
All right, so it takes 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. Cool. Anything else, Snorri?
That'll be it.
Sounds good. Mr. Arid, it's your turn.
All right, so I'll cast Divine Favor on myself.
Okay.
And then take a swing at, or like, am I still inside it?
Yes.
Um,
partially, yeah. But you can still attack it. It's
Yeah,
just able to move like through things.
Okay. Just thinking if there's bad idea to stay inside it. So I'm gonna step out if I can.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Is that roughly out?
Yeah.
Okay. And then attack it.
Okay. All right, 10 damage. Okay.
Yep. And then plus 1
Plus 1.
radiant damage.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So, the creature tries to attack you, Arid, but you dodge it. However, Snorri, you do get smackered by it across the face. 16 points of damage.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But I think that's its turn. So now.
Before. Or wait. No. So if I use. What is it?
Divine Smite.
Wrath of the Blizzard.
Oh
That's
yeah.
just whenever, right?
It should be a reaction, I believe. So you could use that because you haven't used a reaction this turn.
Okay. So I'll use that. So it takes half the damage that I just dealt, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, it takes half, so it takes 8 damage. Oh, nice. Does it get a save or anything, or is it just?
I'll just read through. I'll post it, I suppose, and then.
I think it's his channel divinity, so I don't believe it does.
Okay, that's fine. That's good. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Reaction.
Cool.
Its speed is reduced.
Oh.
To
To
zero.
the end of their next turn.
Oh. Wow.
Unless
Okay.
they're immune to cold. Or,
Which it might be. Okay. Noted. Cool. Alrighty. So, whose turn is it now? Was it?
Silas, I believe.
Yes, Silas.
I will cast Fairy Fire on it.
Oh, nice. Cancel out that disadvantage.
Yeah. So it does get a dex save, I believe.
Oh, okay. A deck save? Oof, it got a lot.
Okay. And then I'll inspire Snorri. as
Oh,
my
nice.
bonus.
Sounds good. Zafira.
And move back.
So I shooting at it again.
All right. Remember, you fortunately must get disadvantage while hitting it or attempting to hit it.
We have 14.
So unfortunately, Zafira, it just goes right through it. Doesn't hit it at all. Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay. I'm assuming you stand up too. I'm assuming you and Silas just stood up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Snorri, what do you want to do?
This is tough because this thing seems pretty dexterous considering it's just wind.
It's very dexterous.
And everything gets disadvantage against it.
Wait, everything?
All attacks.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Uh,
The only thing I didn't have disadvantage on was Sacred Flame because it's not an attack.
Wait, so do melee attacks also get disadvantage?
Yep.
So melee and ranged. But seemingly, when Snorri fired a spell at it, even though it was technically an attack, it did not incur disadvantage.
So I do have an option. That said,
Is
I could just whip Guiding Bolt at it.
you definitely could.
The only concern is that's where a lot of my healing magic comes from.
You also have the Pearl of Power, and you have your Channel Divinity. So
True,
I wouldn't
so
be too
I
worried
can
about
get
it.
2 spells back.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we'll whip a Guiding Bolt. Yeet.
Ooh,
You get
okay. That's
22 for a hit and 21 radiant
Damn.
damage.
Jeez.
23 to hit actually, because you're
Oh, yep,
one of
The-
the orange.
the rod.
Okay, the creature, as you hit it with the bolt, just it shocks it, and all these little shock waves continue to appear all over it. Oops. Okay. Anything else from you, Snorri?
That'll be it.
Okay, Mr. Arid, what do you want to do?
I'll swing it. Swing again.
Friday?
15.
Oh, unfortunately, Arid just.
Well, you do have your Bardic Inspiration.
Right.
And don't forget you have your channel, or you have your Divine Smite.
Do I still have that?
You
Since I
always
used-
have it. You basically you burn a spell,
Oh,
and it
okay.
does an additional 2d8 plus the spell level, unless it's first level. So it'd be plus 2d8, and you can do it after you've confirmed a hit.
Okay.
It's a really good ability. And since you already have a concentration spell up, you probably wouldn't. It's a good thing to use in that regard too.
So I can cast it even though I'm concentrating.
So it's not a spell. It just burns a spell slot.
Okay. So I'll roll my d6. 6.
Oh, yeah, then you hit it.
And then, so 9 damage plus Divine Smite, which how do I just roll 2d8 then?
Yeah. You also have your 1d4 from your spell you're concentrating on.
Damn.
So another 12 damage.
Okay. So
Yeah,
9 plus
mine-
12?
Yeah. 21.
Okay. Okay. All right. Anything else from you, Arid?
That's it.
Yeah, and those 12 damage are radiant damage, if that makes
Oh,
sense.
thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What does it do? First, it's just gonna do a normal attack. Well, or it's not. Okay. Then. Yeah, then it's gonna move on to Snorri. So Snorri, give me a strength saving throw.
14.
You can use your Bardic
Um,
Inspiration. I gave you it last round.
Yes, I can.
You want to use it?
15.
Okay, well, Snorri, thankfully, you are strong enough to hold off the air. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Cool. Silas, what do you do?
I'm gonna do it again. Fairy Fire.
Okay. So, got 11.
Yeah, so it works. Now disadvantage is canceled out, so everybody just does
Yes.
straight attacks.
Oh, you know what I could? I think I can make all of it purple. That might be cool. Can I?
No.
All right. Anything else, Silas? Are you good?
No, that's it for now.
Okay. Can you guys see this?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's purple. Okay, doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, it's
Okay.
sparkly now. It's all shimmery.
Ah, okay, Zafira, what do you want to do?
Bow and arrow.
Shit.
Oh. 14.
Well, just goes right through it against Zafira. Sorry. Snorri.
Well, it worked last time, so let's just try another guiding bolt.
Okay.
Ah, it missed.
Now you might want to
Unfortunately.
get out of it too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, is just step away
Yeah.
a bit.
Sure. Okay, Arid.
Oh, would it have procced an opportunity attack after moving away from Arid?
Yeah,
No,
so
I moved away. And I just moved out of the
No,
inside
no.
of it.
yeah, but
When
it moves. So yeah,
Oh,
Arid,
yeah.
we'll go ahead and do that now. We'll do an attack of opportunity, and then you can do your real attack.
All right.
Sorry.
It would have been at disadvantage. At
It
the
would
time.
have, correct? Yeah.
So it wouldn't have hit either way.
Yeah. All right. Well.
All right. Move back into proximity and
Sure.
take another swing. 13.
Unfortunately, it doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ooh, let's roll. Ah, okay. Well, it's just gonna take some attacks. Yeah. Oh. Okay, and yeah. Come on. Oh, okay. Snorri, it's gonna hit ya, my friend.
I will use my cutting words
Ooh.
to subtract 6 from that roll.
Okay, that's probably a good thing. 'Cause this thing does a lot of damage, or has a potential.
What a bardic inspiration, though. I forgot.
Wait, is that right? Is it 3? Oh no, it's only 2. Okay, never mind. I got that confused. So that's gonna be. Well, we'll just minus that, right?
Yeah, so minus 6.
Then 5 damage, Snorri, bludgeoning.
Well, no, so minus 6 from the attack roll.
Oh, hold on then. So let's see. Rolled a 14, so then I have to roll an 8. So then it didn't hit you.
Nice.
Yeah, it didn't hit.
Got you,
And-
boo.
And then the other attack, I think it was too low. Yeah, so nothing happened. So all right, Silas, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna use vicious mockery on it.
Okay.
So it makes a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh. It got more than 19, so
It is not mocked.
okay, it's not locked.
And
Okay,
that's my turn, unfortunately.
sounds good. Zafira?
Rime created.
Oh no!
Oh, whoa.
No!
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Zafira. Oh, that is not a hit. Snorri.
All right. So, all right, let's just go for broke. We'll just keep guiding bolting it. Oh my god!
Oh,
Why?
Snorri, that is
An 8.
a miss. I'm so sorry, my friend.
All right, I'm gonna hold off doing that anymore.
Okay, Arid, what are you gonna do?
Do another swing.
Okay.
And wow.
Oh man. Okay. Gee. Interesting here. Okay. It's just gonna try and attack. Can anyone on either side do anything? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. So that attack is going to hit
Pardon me.
Arid.
Blech. Excuse me.
Oh, still.
Okay, so that's going to be 17 points of damage to you, Eric. Bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Or I'm gonna use Stone's Endurance.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And then it's at the top of the round with Silas. What does Stone's Endurance do?
Roll a d12 and then minus that
Oh,
from.
nice. That's good.
Plus your Constitution modifier.
Oh, okay. So 8.
Yep.
Yeah. And he rolled or how much damage? Sorry, 17?
17, yes.
All right.
So that would be 9? No. I don't know. Whatever it is.
Okay,
All right.
We're gonna. I'm just gonna shoot it with my crossbow.
Okay.
Nothing special.
Okay, Zephyr, what are you gonna do? Come on, Zephyr. I'm feeling this is the one. This is the one. It's gotta be. Hey, there it is. 7 damage. All right, it's finally hit you guys. Good job.
13 total with Hunter's Mark.
Oh, nice. Okay. Snorri, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to use Harness Divine Power to get a spell slot back,
Okay.
and then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself
Okay.
and get a total of 8 hit points back.
Also, don't forget you can upcast spells by using a second level slot.
That is true.
So just as a side note.
Did you guys divvy out those potions?
Not.
Or does Silas just have them all?
Notes. You're welcome.
Alright, anyways.
That'll be my turn.
Alright, Arid, what are you gonna do?
I'll take a swing. Oh my god.
Oh, Arid. Oh no. Okay.
Curse of the Eights.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so let's... Alright. Oh, okay. I've been doing that wrong. Well, guess what, y'all? It's moving on to both of you. Well, actually, first it's gonna do a normal attack. Yeah, okay, that's definitely a hit on Mr. Snorri. Okay, so Snorri, ooh, ouch. Snorri, that's gonna be 18 points of damage. Holy moly.
That is why I heal myself.
Yeah, but then it's gonna move on to you both. There. So, both of you need to make a strength saving throw. As this wind just blushes around you. Oh no. Okay, so Snorri, you're probably gonna be down unless we get a really bad roll. Okay. So y'all take that. 14 is it plus? Oh, so 16 points of damage. So Snorri's out. And wait, what does this say? Snorri's down. Oh no, we didn't do that. Okay. So then Snorri actually moves. Oh god. Whatever. Snorri moves 1, 2, 3, 4, and Arid will move 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're both prone. Okay. So yes. Cool. Silas, it's gonna be your turn. What are you gonna do?
How's this cloud looking?
Well, it's a little hard. It's hard to figure out because it's a cloud. It's just air. What I can tell you as a DM is that it's bloodied, meaning when something's bloody, it's lost more than half its hit points.
I'm gonna move to here. That should be 60 feet. So, cast Healing Word at second level on Snorri.
Oh, nice.
So 9 hit points there, bud.
Nice.
Score. Anything else from you, Silas? Oh no, that was Healing Word. Yeah. So
I'm gonna I'm gonna. Probably you're gonna regret this, but I'll shoot it. No, vicious mockery. That hit.
Okay.
So it gets a whiz save.
Whiz save. Hold on. What's its? Oh, it got 9.
So it takes 1 psychic damage, but it gets a minus 1d4 on its next attack. So
Okay.
I'll be sure to remember.
Yes. All right. Sounds
I
good.
will move away.
Okay, Zafira, it's your turn.
Alright. Longbow at 15 to hit.
I'm so sorry, Zafira, that doesn't hit it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh gosh.
Back up.
Okay, Snorri.
All right. Spend a bit of movement to stand up, and then. I will burn a 2nd level spell slot to cast at a higher power Cure Wounds on myself.
Nice.
So I get 12 HP back.
Okay, wow, nice. Alrighty, and then do you want to move or do any bonus actions?
That's all I can do right now.
Okay. Mr. Arid, what do you want to do?
Lay on hands myself.
Smart.
15 points.
Nice. Wow, that's really good. Okay. Any bonus actions or movement for you?
Yeah, I'll get closer to it.
Okay.
And lay on hands is a bonus, right?
I don't know. Let me see. It's an action. Yeah,
Okay.
it's an action. So unfortunately, that's your action. But you can still move.
Yeah, I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. So I'm assuming you get up, so you're no longer prone.
Yeah.
Assuming Snorri did the same since he didn't move. Okay. All right. Cool. Oh, okay. So Snorri, I'll let you choose now. Do you want odds or evens?
We'll go evens.
Evens. Well, Arid, it's really excited by you. So it's going to move. And it gets minus 1d4, right?
Yep.
Oh, does it have its... Nope. All right. So... Arid is just going to attack you. Yeah. Ooh, that is definitely a hit. Okay. Ouch, Arid. That's going to be 12 damage to you. 12 bludgeoning. But it does get another attack. So... Ooh, dude. That is another hit, I'm afraid. Oh, okay. I think you're still down, though, because you take 8 points of damage.
Yep. Unconscious.
Yeah, Arid's down. All right, then top of the round was Silas.
Wait. Did it attack him?
Yeah, Arid's down.
Did we subtract a 1d4 from the attack?
Oh, the first attack. Here, let me retroactively do that. Sorry about that. Forgot.
You're good. It's only -1, so.
Oh, you rolled. Thank you. It still hits, unfortunately.
No worries.
Yeah.
Second level healing word on him.
Okay.
Last I got. So you get 8 points back.
Okay.
It's the last of those I have, unfortunately. Then I'm gonna crossbow him.
Right. Shoo.
30, 20.
Okay, and 6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wow. Okay. It's still up and running. Zafira, what are you gonna do?
He's gonna
Oh, man.
fuck it up.
Oh. Fortunately, Zafira, that is not a hit. Snorri, what would you like to do? Snorri, are you there? Oh. Oh.
Just give him.
Did Chris freeze?
Yeah, I think he's.
Frozen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's back.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's okay.
Gonna give him a big hug.
Snorri, what would you like to do?
What did I miss? Just
Arid went
damage dealt?
down. Arid went down, and it's your turn.
Okay.
And I healed him.
Yeah.
8
Oh,
hit
that's right.
points.
Yeah.
Hmm. Wish I knew how much damage we've dealt total. Because I know we've dealt a lot.
That is true.
This thing has to be close to dead. But I don't want to gamble on it.
Gamble.
Because the whole thing would be to fire another guided bolt and hope for the best.
Yeah.
But after that, I will only have 1 heal left.
Mm. Well, Salas has 4 healing potions.
Yeah, we have a bunch of potions that we can.
I also have a healing spell too.
Oh,
I
okay.
just would have to get to it.
All right, we ball. We're going guiding bolt,
You got
and it failed.
Oh, boo! Snorri.
Uh,
Okay. Any bonus action, Snorri?
No, unfortunately.
All right.
the have the full
Arid.
power.
Pearl power.
What do you want to do, Arid?
Oh, I'll get up and
Yeah.
Rise and shine, sugar.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself. Hopefully
Nice.
that
That's a bonus action, right?
helps.
Yeah.
Nice.
It is.
Yeah. So that'll be. So I just change my AC in my sheet. Yeah.
I think I can do it manually because we don't. Yeah, I can just do it manually. That way you don't have to. I think I can do it here. Yeah, I can. 18. Yeah. Yeah, that should work. Yep. Mhm.
Yeah. All right. And then I'll have to swing at it. 16.
That's a hit.
All right. 8.
Okay, Arid, tell us how you destroy the creature.
I swing in desperation, and it just kind of disappears, I suppose.
Explain to us how you killed the breeze.
Yes, basically.
Okay, and then after that,
He inhaled.
the little twig was kind of slowly walk out, and they begin jumping, bing, 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 and they begin clicking at really high amounts, and they appear very grateful. You still don't know why or what was going on. But you can see that there's one little twigwa, and it's got like a little mini twig staff. And the others, and it's red too, by the way. It's kind of like bright, brilliant red. And it kind of, the other twig was kind of part and make way for it. You've never seen this one before. And it points its staff at each of you. So, Arid, since you killed the creature first, why don't you roll a... What are we rolling? Let's see. Oh, it's under here. Chihuahua. Okay. So, Arid, why don't you roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why don't you just roll a d8 for me?
7.
Oh. Okay, so it bestowed upon you a charm. Okay. And so this charm you can use at any point. It doesn't expire, but once you use it, it's gone forever. So basically, so this charm has 3 charges. As an action, you can expend one of the charm's charges to cast the Leomund's Tiny Hut spell.
Oh, that's amazing.
Once all its charges, so basically you can cast Leomund's Tiny Hut 3 times. But it takes an action to do that. So I don't know what Leomund's Tiny Hut does.
It makes it basically, I think, a 10-foot radius sphere. You can fit up to 9 medium creatures in it, and it is impenetrable. But anybody who's in it when you cast it can move through it, except for you.
Oh, okay.
So it lasts for 8 hours, and it's a hospitable place to stay. But you can also use it as a battlement because nobody outside of it can pass through it. No magic or attacks can pass through it, but you can attack out of it.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
Really fucking good.
I kneel and kind of graciously, accept his very impressive gift.
Yeah, it sort of is like a beam of moonlight kind of shines down on you, and you have this sort of intuitive awareness of just how to use that from this nature god or something. Yeah.
That's fucking amazing.
Okay. Snorri, do you want to roll a 1d? Just roll a d6 for me.
2.
Oh, so Snorri, same kind of thing. The moonlight comes down upon you, and you get this charm. It's called Charm of Bounty. This charm is 3 charges. Basically, you can cast the Create Food and Water spell 3 times.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's useful.
Yeah. Okay. Zafira, why don't you just roll a d6 for me? Oh, you did. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, this is cute. You're gonna like this one.
You better.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this one's a lot to write down, so I might have to find it and send it to you. So it's called the Charm of Snowball Strikes.
Oh.
And I'll just read this to you, and then I'll probably figure out a way to copy it so you can just copy and paste it. So it says this charm has 5 charges. As a bonus action, so not your regular action, you can expend one of the charm's charges to create a magical snowball and hurl it in your hand and throw it. You must have a free hand. Okay. The snowball is a magic ranged weapon, and you're proficient in it. It has a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet, and it deals 1d4 cold damage on a hit. And it scores a critical hit on a 19 or a 20, like on a natural roll of a 19 or 20, and then it does something on a critical hit. So if you score a critical hit, the target is blinded until the next turn.
Nice.
And then the snowball vanishes, basically. So that's kind of what it does, but that's a lot to write down. So I'll try and see if I can find that. But basically,
I wrote it all down. Too.
Okay, 5 charges, bonus action, expend a charge, throw snowball, which means you get your proficiency bonus. So it's just like firing an arrow, except for it does the snowball.
Well, technically it's ranged, so you do get your full bonus from your bow.
Full bonus, 1d4 cold damage on a 19 or 20. It will blind whoever you hit.
And it's a bonus. You can use it in conjunction with your normal attacks.
Yeah. All right. And last but not
so
least,
cute.
We got
Yeah.
Silas. Why don't you roll? I think we can do a D4, Silas. Yeah, roll a D4 for me.
Or a D. I could do it. What about a D10 and then divide it by 2?
If you just type in /R space 1D4, it'll roll a 1D4.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
2.
2. Okay. This one's very self-explanatory. Charm of cold resistance. So basically, you can give yourself resistance to cold damage that lasts for 24 hours. And then
Holy
the charm
shit.
vanishes.
One use?
But it lasts for 24 hours after you use it.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah. And then after that, after that little mini ceremony, the Chigwas begin clanking all of their plates and silverware, and then they grab everything, and with one final little wave, they just kind of merge out into the woods.
Wait, they grabbed all the silverware and stuff?
They did.
Fucking Chigwas! Chwigwas, or whatever they're called.
Yeah. Did you want to follow them?
Yeah.
Okay, so you follow him to this small little cave. It might be a little too small for you to get into. But you can, when you sort of look inside there, you can see that once inside there, it kind of opens up to this cavern, and you can see tons of silverware in there. Just tons of silverware in there, but you're way too small to get in there. And that's where we'll end our adventure.
Okay. That's cute. Yeah. These guys are the bomb.
Yeah, they are.
So you might have to figure out a way somehow to get in there to complete the quest, but
I can make myself tiny.
yeah.